Good morning, everybody. This is Jay. Real Talk with Jay. It's another great morning. I have Dave on the ones and twos and threes,
Yo,
and you got me. I want to say big up to her. We have what today is Friday Sports Day,
yes it is.
so we're gonna be talking some sports today. We got special guests coming through. Got my boy coming through to discuss some sports with us.
Yeah, but say we, no, you.
Look at the
You
state.
you gonna
Look,
talk sports.
see, look at the stadium we on though.
Yeah, we on the field.
Look at that. We're on Giant
We on
Stadium.
location.
We're on location. We're in the Giant Stadium this morning, guys. So it's gonna be a beautiful, epic morning. All you Giants fans, go ahead and tune in because we won't make it pop this morning. But James won't be here this morning. He'll be here next week. So we have a lot to unpack today. We're gonna talk about a few different things. It's on the table, and of course, see what Earl got as far as his knowledge. With Treasure Codes and Vero game coming up. We're gonna talk about that a little bit. We're gonna talk about some of the scores, go over the scores from last week, some of the matchups coming up this week, some NBA, a little bit of baseball. Congratulations to the Texas Rangers for winning the World Series. And yeah, man, we're gonna get it popping. So how was the open mic last night, Dad?
Pretty good, pretty good. It kind of flew by
Mm-hmm.
last night. It went by kind of fast for some reason. We had a lot of good talent as always.
Mm-hmm. I didn't
New faces once again.
I was trying to make it. I got caught up at the jail, so I couldn't make it.
It's all good.
It's sad, but I gotta make one of those, man. Gotta make one of those. But I'm gonna go on my Facebook Live and see. But yeah, man, all you sports fans, please tune in to this morning. We're gonna need you guys to participate in this sports talk because sometimes we get into these debates. I don't want to get caught lacking. We're gonna need some backup. We're gonna need some backup. But yeah, this is where we at. We're waiting on Earl. Earl to be here at 8:30 to get some tissue for this thing right here. But the Giants field look good back there. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Uh, we should keep that every day. That should be the regular setting. This Cowboys fans pissed off. Devin tried me this morning, man. The first one he said put on was the Cowboy field. I was like, boy, don't play me like that. That's the absolutely bad idea.
Absolutely.
Absolutely bad idea. We don't want the ops in the building. Yeah, mess with no damn Cowboy fans. What the hell? Surprised my little brother and them didn't chime in yet. Hey, good morning, Dan. Dan is faithful, bro. Dan shows up every morning. Dan, we're gonna be talking some good sports today. Jay's not gonna be here, but Earl's gonna be here. So, like I said before, we're gonna definitely get on and have some discussions, man. Anything interesting happened yesterday, man? You good?
Anything interesting happen?
Yeah, nothing out of the norm.
Man, cops pull you over so quick in Jensen
What'd you get put over
or
for?
in Stewart, that whole area, just for speeding. I was going like 40. I was going like 45 in a 40,
45 and a 40.
something like that, or maybe it was 50 in a 40.
About to say,
But they
give
just
you the 5.
I didn't get a ticket or nothing, but they pulling everybody over for 10.
What?
Apparently,
Ah,
yeah.
that's crazy.
And it's funny because I watched someone get pulled over right in front of me,
Uh-huh.
and then I immediately get pulled over too.
Wow. Ricky Long, what's going on, man? Long time no see, bro. How you doing? I hope all is well, man.
But dude was cool. I just got a warning.
Oh,
He
yeah?
just said, "Chill out, slow down."
I wonder why they doing that.
I don't know.
It's been a lot. I said, oh no, it hasn't been a lot of accidents in Stewart. I don't know why they pulling people over
Nothing better to do.
for doing 10. Oh, it's probably what it's. Yeah, well, I can't call it.
I
You
don't
got
know.
me on that one, bro. I can't call it. Okay, yo, man, I haven't seen Ricky Long, man. Okeechobee County Sheriff's Office. Good dude. Really, really long time since I seen Ricky. But yeah, so this morning, man, we got till about 8. That's about 8:30. We're gonna get into some sports. But right now, man, I love that background. I don't know what to say about that, bro. Oh man,
You're just
it's good
happy
to
you in
see
the
you
end
in
zone
a
right
long
now.
time. I'm at the sheriff's office for a long time. Yeah, you are, bro. Ricky Long is it's one of them dudes like if you give him a job to do, you give him a description to do it, he does it to the letter, man. You don't find many people like that. Not at all. Let's see what we're looking at right now. I had a few things. I don't want to really get into the sports until Earl get here though. Earl should be here in a few minutes. Gonna give him a little bit of time to get here. We told him at 8:30, so he'll get here on time. I'm trying to see. It was an article that I seen yesterday that I wanted to go over today, but I'm trying to find it. I saved it somewhere on here. I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. I'm mad too, man. They're going.
Why?
Okay, we do a little bit of sports. Those Lakers squeezed through,
Mhm.
squeezed through, and won the other day, and beat the Clippers. Not my Clippers, because I'm a Bulls fan, but they beat the Clippers though. So, yeah, I don't know. Can I ask you a question though?
Yeah.
How come these podcasters, right, when they get on, they talk all this mighty junk about these people, and then when they get ran up on in public, they're fold like laundry clothes.
Who are you talking about?
Podcasters in general, man.
I don't.
A lot of the ones that talks all that junk. They talk a lot of just smack on these internet blogs and
That could be a lot
podcast
of people
shows, and exactly, and it is a lot of people. That's why I can't specify one person.
because people are comfortable talking shit behind a mic, and that's it.
Yeah, it'd be a disservice for me to just point out one person and say it's that person when it's dozens of podcasters that I've seen
Hmm.
that does that. And I guess that's them trying to create content.
It's content, and they're podcasters. They're not fighters.
So is it okay to talk shit about people, and then when you meet the person in person and say, "Hey, you know, I just had to create content," that should be all right.
Wait, so I'm confused on what the scenario is.
Scenario is if somebody drop a rumor on okay, for example, I'm gonna use one. You know, DJ Envy and what's going on with him and Caesar. They're with their real estate scam stuff that
Hmm.
they're accusing Envy. Envy is saying he's the victim. Da 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 da. Yeah, I mean they're going back and forth. I don't know what's going on with that because I'm not in that fold. So me as a person with their own show, I wouldn't say Envy's like guilty. I wouldn't say even Caesar's like he's he wasn't at the table with him most of the time. He was making these deals and doing all that. So I'm not gonna point fingers, but you got like guys like Joe Button that's out there. That's
Professional hater.
yeah, that's just hating on Envy and the whole situation and Penna and Pina ran up to him, ran up on him. All of a sudden, oh man, you know, it's just about content.
Well,
Nah, you don't mean it.
I mean, if you on the internet making a show, then yeah, like to a certain degree,
Yeah.
if you're putting your life out there, then to a certain degree, everything is kind of content because you're blurring the line of what's private, what's public.
Mm.
So it all becomes content at that point.
But I don't know. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna go I'm not gonna go and get somebody. Like Ricky said, nowadays you don't know who to believe. I just rather just believe myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you got to think about it. Is it your business to believe everybody? You're not judge, jury. You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
It's okay to not have an opinion.
Yeah, thank you. But sometimes just be quiet. You don't have to have one. Not everything that goes on, your opinion is what matters. Sometimes your opinion don't matter, or an opinion don't matter.
But that's the thing about when you're with podcasts, with radio shows, etc. With hosts, they have an ego because they have all these people that want to listen to them.
Mm-hmm.
They've drummed up a fan base, so they want to hear their opinion on this, that, and the other thing all the time. So they're just giving them what they want.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
Even if they don't really have anything of substance to say,
so they rather make up some dumb shit just to have something.
Sometimes that's the
something
case.
going on, even if it's negative or positive.
Sometimes.
Shit, I don't know about all that, man.
Well, because there's I'm gonna instead of podcaster, I'm gonna lump it in with YouTubers too.
Yes,
Because I think it kind of has heavy crossover.
It does.
So I'm gonna say content creators.
Mm-hmm.
I think content creators, there's the types that are kind of brainwashed by the game of it,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't really care about like personal relationships and what's right and wrong. They just care about whatever they can do to muster up content, which means mustering up drama. For them at least, or anything they can do that gets views, that gets eyes on their shit, even if it's drama, even if it's negative, because all publicity is good publicity in that case, in their eyes. And so I think there's some content creators that are like that, some podcasters that are in that mentality, and then there's some that are more reasonable and genuine. Yeah,
because I've seen good content, like good people that has good content, and it doesn't affect their bottom line as a YouTuber. My thing is, as long as you and you real about your shit, that's what I look for. Like most of the guys, like seriously, like Joe Budden podcast, I don't watch it. I don't have any interest in it because I know Joe Budden as an artist, and trust me, he had probably one hit. Pump It Up. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden he's the one out here. His opinion, your opinion don't matter.
Eminem had a pretty fire line about him.
Shit, what was it?
Something about closest thing you had to hit since smacking bitches.
Mm-hmm. No, if your closet ain't clean, man,
Yeah,
don't be out here pointing fingers at people and down talk people. You gotta support, especially your fellow. If I'm a podcaster, I want to support my fellow podcasters. I'm not gonna sit there and tear them down because there's enough room on the internet for everybody.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a down there blue ocean, so you can do and say what you want to say.
That's true, but sometimes it depends on. I think it depends on who. When you're seeing like internet beef, podcast beef between people, sometimes you got to take a step back and think about who it is that's involved in that beef, in that drama, because sometimes
Good morning, Jeremiah.
They're both ends of both parties involved are in that same everything is content mindset. And so they're both playing into it. They're kind of on the same page.
Oh, okay.
Like they may not like each other. The beef might be real, but in the back of their head, they're in the same mindset of they're going to continue this because it's content for both of us.
And they're making money off of it.
Yes.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Jeremiah said that the background is ugly. So that confirms that the black background is beautiful. 'Cause,
should we put the
no, we're not doing the Cowboys
Cowboys
one.
one back?
No, sir. He can do it on his own computer. We're not gonna give him the Cowboys no airtime today, buddy. Not gonna happen. We're already gonna discuss them in our show. So we're not doing that. Tell him, Ricky. We ain't talking about no Cowboys, buddy. Not today. Not today. So yeah, man, the hate is actually really real. I didn't know that. Took my time yesterday to look at a few of them boys, man. They actually be beefing. Over what? I don't know.
And it's also really interesting. I think more and more, I've been seeing lately more and more content creators and podcasters who don't like each other actually collaborating more. Um, usually just on a conversational basis, like it's like a debate over a topic or a conversation around a topic. Um, a good example. This is a very niche thing, I guess, that only people who are like internet savvy would probably know who I'm talking about. There's a guy named Keemstar who has a show. His whole show is just about internet drama between individuals.
Right.
It's called Drama Alert. It's basically like the TMZ of YouTube.
Okay.
Is what you could think of it like that. And the host, Keemstar, like over the years, he's said and done some really stupid and fucked up shit, and he's made enemies with a lot of people, and a lot of people just don't like him because of the type of person he is.
Right.
But he still keeps popping up in like all kinds of like other people's podcasts and stuff, and it's really, it's kind of like, I don't have the opinion that you should avoid talking to people just because like they're contentious.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm surprised that so many people are still like fuck with this dude.
Yeah. And you know what? Ricky just made a good point. He said the podcasters are actually becoming more relevant
Yes, they are.
than the regular networks on TV.
Absolutely, yeah.
You're right, Ricky. You're right, because that's all I do now. Like Dreamsters Pro, I watch them for sports content instead of watching ESPN. I don't know when the last time, like, I think the only times I catch ESPN is when Shannon Sharp and them is on, and that's a few clips here and there. But other than that, I have not turned into. I haven't remember the last time I seen TNT on the NBA show on TNT.
I kind of wish, I'm kind of hoping for the day that television becomes more like internet content.
That's what's it's slowly happening.
It
bro.
is slowly happening. They're gonna have to because like ads every 5 minutes is irritating. The hard rigid structure of the shows can be really frustrating sometimes.
Yep.
It's like it sucks the fun out of it
Yeah.
to a degree.
That's why people wait until they get streamed out.
I also think some shows are way overproduced for what they are.
Yeah.
Like they don't need the production budget that they have for what the content is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A talk show, it doesn't need like this crazy multi-million-dollar budget that they usually have.
They don't.
Like the people need to get paid that work on it, but like they don't necessarily need like this crazy set and like hundreds of assistants, and like they just need solid equipment, a set, some cameras, go.
Like the podcasts are doing to making millions of dollars.
Exactly.
So it's simple.
Podcasters are just broadcasting on a webcam
from the house.
From the house. a lot of podcasts now are remote, where it's just instead of in person.
Yeah.
It's everybody is in their own setup at their own house.
Yeah.
And it's just their webcams, and then they put them together, on the live feed.
Started that since COVID.
So it's 4 cameras and 4 people's faces.
Yeah.
And depend, because like really ultimately it doesn't matter what the visuals and setup is like. It's the content itself is what is king. Yeah. That's the main thing.
And the thing is, sometimes I see people, they get maybe 10 on their streams. Then you see a chick just in her car driving,
Mm-hmm.
54K. I'm like, what the? Why would 54 people get on your live stream just
Yeah.
to watch you drive a car, man? A regular small Joe, not somebody that's like super famous.
Mm.
But I'm sitting there like, dang.
Well, you don't know. They could have been internet famous. Just somebody you don't know who they are.
Yeah, probably.
54,000. They probably were somebody.
54,000. Yeah, I was like, damn.
Because there's a handful of female Twitch streamers that are really big.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe it was one of them.
I don't know. She was like, it was on Instagram. I was like, well, let me see what these people are doing different. Yeah, because sometimes, you gotta look around and see what's going on. And I'm like, watching these people, they doing like regular shit. They're at home doing their makeup and 2K,
Yeah.
3K views.
Yeah, makeup streams, they do well too. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wow. And you're right. No big production.
Nope.
On their phones, in their bathrooms, with a glass of wine doing makeup.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, ain't that something?
Because people care about the content. They care about the personality.
Yeah.
Can you keep them entertained?
Yeah.
And entertainment doesn't mean big production doesn't equal entertainment.
No, it don't. Just like you can have a Phantom and don't know how to drive it.
Yeah.
Don't have a driver's license, so it's good as the Phantom if you
Right.
can't drive it. So, yeah, you're right about that, man. You're 1,000% right about that, bro. But I don't know, man.
Hell, there's been plenty of YouTubers that I watch, podcasts that I've listened to that were all zero budget
No, yeah.
that are still some of my favorite things ever.
No. Like Ricky just said, he watched Barry Cunningham on YouTube instead of watching ESPN. It's just the fact that you feel like you get the news from real people, not a character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the days of Mr. Stewart from ESPN that passed away, as it so. It's, I don't know. Broadcasting is a little different now. Man. Broadcasting is a little different. Sometimes they don't make. They just try to entertain you too much versus giving you the raw deal. Because when I used to watch ESPN,
They're trying too hard.
Yeah. You got the females with the dry jokes. You got the guys out there, and half of them don't know that they're just doing it for hot takes. They're just saying what they want to say. Like you said, negative content, positive content. So they rather stir some kind of beef within the company so people can watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that's not good content. Yeah, Stuart Scott definitely was an icon, man. Guys like them, the days of those guys is over, man. It's over. I like Stephen A, but sometimes Stephen A get overboard. You know, he's like I said, they're selling characters now.
Yeah.
Stuart Scott was a sports analyst. He got on ESPN. He sat there. It wasn't no bias. He just spoke sports, delivered the game, delivered what was going on, and just went off the air. When Rachel Nichols was Rachel Nichols, she came on, she spoke her basketball, did what she had to do, got off the air. Now it's like, oh, Stephen A disrespected Molly Quern and Jalen Rose and Stephen A in the love triangle. I'm like, what the hell I got to do with the sports, bro? Just give me the sports. I don't care what Jalen Rose is doing to Molly Quern, what Stephen A is doing on General Hospital. I don't care about
General
all that.
Hospital.
Yeah, I do. Just tell us what's going on, man, with the sports. Who won? The highlights, But you can't, what I mean? I don't really see why all that extra stuff is being done on these networks, man. And then they start screaming at each other for no reason. I'm like, you're talking sports. There's no reason to get mad. Why is Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp on a sports debate show going one-on-one at each other in real life? Like, you get the heck out of here, man. Y'all getting millions of dollars to talk about what we talk about every day at the barbershop, every day at the bar.
I think sometimes it's a kind of it's a meeting of multiple factors where they're already have an inflated ego to begin with
Oh,
because they're popular. They're on TV. There's personality, whatever. They have that career and persona behind them. Then they also have to be on. When they're on the air, they have to be on.
all right.
You know what I mean? So their personality is turned to 11. So, and then they're also heavily invested in the topic.
Right.
So I think when all those things combine, that's when they get a little bit more. And on top of that, also another factor I think is TV in general on the decline. So being a little bit more desperate for the views.
Yeah.
So all those things coming together equals what you're seeing there, I think.
I think you might be right.
Where they're being really over the top extra about stuff because they don't really have to be. They know they don't have to be, but it's probably just in the moment. It's probably fun to a degree. Plus they're desperate.
Ricky just made a good point too. He said like the Tyreek Hill and Stephen A. Smith. I know you don't know about that, but
No, I do not.
they got a little beef going on, and it makes you wonder sometimes. All those beef scripted.
That's my point. That was my point before about, maybe not scripted, but they might be a little bit on the same page.
Just all for the sake of making that dollar.
Like the beef itself might be real, but they're playing into it.
Okay. Where one person could have been the bigger person and say, I'm not even going to do this. You're talking
Could
about
be.
grown men, dog.
Yeah.
So when one person could say, I make too much money. Tyreek Hill makes too much money to even be over here arguing with Stephen A. Smith. To be honest with you, it's like, why? But like you said, man, names getting mentioned, you getting views, you getting takes. It's no loss for you. It's no loss for them. That is crazy though, man.
And also, I think sports shows are sort of, I think sports related shows and political shows sort of have a unique position where, especially network TV, maybe not online, but on network TV, they have this unique position where they can sort of summon celebrities onto their show. They can mention their name about something for anything, and then next week that person's gonna come on the show,
talk shit
to clear the air on whatever was going on, or talk more shit, or add to the fuel to the fire, or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they have access, and they're in the same sphere of influence, sphere of genre,
right?
So they can call upon these more famous names than they are to sort of elevate what they got going on. True.
Ricky said they're all building a brand.
Yeah.
He's right. Let me take this jacket off. It's kind of hot in here today. Yeah, man. They all got to build a brand.
That's another thing. I want to give a warning to people watching internet personalities is just because they feel like they're more genuine, don't forget they're real people. And when they start getting more popular and start having money coming in, pay attention to
how they change.
To how they change.
Yeah.
Because that'll show you who they really are. Because some people will change for the better, some will change for the worse.
You see, yeah, you're right.
And it's no different when just to internet content creators. It's no different. For example, there's a podcaster I can't stand to watch anymore that used to be one of my favorite people.
Yeah.
And I don't even want to.
You want to give him a shine?
No, I don't even want to. Yeah,
I don't do it.
But
I wouldn't do it either.
They made some really great YouTube content for a number of years, and then they got really big. It blew up. Started a podcast, and the audience was pretty mixed on the podcast for a good while. I liked it for a long time, but then it reached a point where the podcast heavily devolved from fun interviews and topics and whatever to basically just being drama. It's almost starting drama with other people.
Yeah.
Facilitating drama. And then it degraded so much to where like every other episode, like every other show is almost like apologizing or discussing whatever issue was what happened last week. You know what I'm saying? It's like an endless cycle.
So they build themselves up to get knocked down, and then they come back and say, "I'm so sorry about that."
It's like that. It's like a cycle where one week, you know, they talk about this contentious topic or whatever, and they say something. Dude says something he shouldn't say, getting himself in trouble, and then the audience gets up in arms. Next week, they acknowledge and address that, talk about it. Everything passes. Week after that, the hole is dug open again. The wound is opened again on the same topic, and it like never ends. And then the week after that, something new happens, drama with another person, and it's like a snowball.
That's my thing, dude.
And it never needed to be that way for this.
We're supposed to
for this
have
person.
freedom of speech. Why are people so hung up on what we should and shouldn't say? I don't get it. I don't understand it. Yeah, man, you can see in America, you got freedom of speech. You can say what you want to say. You know, if your opinion counts. And as soon as somebody gives their opinion a certain type way, all of a sudden now, there's no way. Like Chris Broussard, that still gets to me. I'm like, why do you have to sit there and apologize?
To who? What was it?
Chris Broussard, like one of the sports analysts, like, oh, you have to sit there and apologize to what you said. If you feel a certain type of way, stand on it. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, if you don't apologize, if you got this group is getting... Dude, we're not here to live for groups. We are here by ourselves, because when we die, them groups don't go with us. You know what I'm saying? So stand for who you are and be who you are and be yourself, man. Not everybody's going to agree with you. So you can't sit here and micromanage your words and yourself and say, oh, my God, I don't know what to say. That's why this is Real Talk with Jay, man. That we, you know, if something's on your mind, you talk, you open your mouth and talk about it. You're not going to sit there and cancel you for speaking your mind. Of course, you got to articulate your words the way you need to, but damn it. That shit is crazy. Yeah. Let's see what people... I like the fact that Ricky's on this morning. He's putting his input in it too, man. We live in a cancel culture times. Remember when we were kids and comedians could say what they want? Exactly, Ricky. We were talking about that shit the other day. Like if you watch Eddie Murphy Raw right now, bro, shit, you won't be able to play that shit on TV nowadays. Like, what the hell happened with the difference?
Wasn't it pushing the edges back when it came out, too, though?
No.
Like, society-wise, things were a little bit less.
Bro, let me tell you something, man. Those Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Red Fox, all them boys, Dolomite. No, dude, they did and said what the hell they wanted to say.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They were pushing boundaries a bit. On a society basis, I'm not sure everybody was on board with that.
They were. Why?
People who were fans of it.
How do you think
it became popular for a reason?
Why do you think he sold out every stadium he went to? Because people didn't like him. People canceled him. He sold more CDs, more DVDs than anything. Selling out. I mean, every movie he made hit. And back in the day, they didn't have social media, so trust me, it wasn't no pushback. Eddie Murphy was a superstar.
No, but I'm saying it's the same kind of effect as like. I mean, well, even before that, if you go further back, there's comedians that get arrested for what they say, and people still like them. It's a society thing.
No. Richard Pryor was just talk about his homosexuality, him doing cocaine, and they talked about everything on that stage, period. They talked about whites, they talked about blacks, they talked about anything, and they sold. It's just because, you know why?
Yeah, I'm not saying they didn't sell. I'm saying that there's still significant
because people knew
portion of society.
People knew they were comedians, and the only reason why they were getting pushback not because of their comedy, because they were black. Yeah, it wasn't because of the comedy. It was because of the color of their skin. Back in the day, it wasn't. They had.
I'm sure that played a part, but there was white comedians too that got arrested for what they said.
White comedians who?
I don't know his name. I'm trying to think of his name.
There's
a famous story of like, I want to say in the 60s.
I never heard of a white comedian getting arrested for being a comedian, for saying something on stage.
Yeah, for vulgarities.
I ain't never.
Because it used to be in the law is of things you can and can't talk about.
Nah, bro. They never had laws when it comes to comedy.
Yeah, they did. They had censorship laws
On what?
on vulgar talk.
No, man. A comedian is a comedian. I never heard it. They do have that? Let me see. Put it up real quick. I might be getting educated this morning, guys. I didn't know they had vulgar laws in comedy. Devin might be educated.
Yeah,
something.
they had obscenity laws.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going by the first article that came up.
Okay.
L.A. Times.
Mm-hmm.
There's 5 comics who were arrested on stage.
Mm-hmm. On stage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
The first picture, it doesn't say his name, but the first picture that shows up is Richard Pryor. Marty Wayne, 1946.
Mm-hmm.
Up and coming comedian Marty Wayne was arrested in Philadelphia for performing what was considered an obscene, quote unquote, show, including filthy jokes and pantomime at 2 local nightclubs. The way the newspapers described it was for his purple passages, meaning dirty words. Never heard that phrase before.
Yeah. Purple passage.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, what the hell?
In those days, they didn't publish in the newspaper what they said. They just said arrested for obscenity. And by the standard of today, it was probably a pretty mild comment. The proprietors of the venue were fined $25.13 each. And Wayne,
how much?
$25.13.
Ooh.
1946. And Wayne spent 6 months in prison.
Wow.
If you have to get into the gutter and present filthy shows, you might as well close up. Judge Harry S. McDevitt told him. This man's sense of propriety is so low that I have no alternative but to send him to prison. You're not fit to be an entertainer. Lenny Bruce, 1961, 1964. He was arrested 5 times. I'm going to skip through this a little bit.
Okay.
George Carlin, 72. He was arrested on disorderly conduct charges for his performance of the 7 words you can't say on television. The charges were eventually dropped, with the judge dismissing the case. Blah 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 blah, because of free speech, despite indecent language.
Yeah, Ricky said he didn't know. See, we getting educated this morning, Ricky. Yeah, because the freedom of speech is in the Constitution. I don't know what the hell.
It is important.
That to stand on.
That's the thing. That's why so many. That's why these are such. That's why I'm surprised you didn't know about this. Actually,
no, I didn't.
Because this happened a lot.
Wow,
obscenity laws and stuff were a thing.
I did not know.
Richard Pryor, 1974. Although obscenity laws had been overturned in the early 70s, Pryor was arrested in 1974 for violating a foul language ordinance. He was arrested in Virginia for swearing on stage. The same year, Blazing Saddles was released, a movie that he co-wrote. All the words that are in Blazing Saddles are the same words that he got arrested for saying on stage. He was playing a huge concert when he was arrested for what they called disorderly conduct because obscenity laws didn't stand up in court. He added, so when police would bust somebody for obscenity, they would issue a different charge. Pryor turned himself in and was released on a $500 bond. And then this last one on the list, I don't know who this is, but you get the gist.
Yeah, but it goes back though. They get arrested, but they get dropped.
Yeah,
because they got the Constitution to stand on.
Some of them still serve time.
Yeah, it's 6 months and shit. 6 months in prison for a fucking show.
Yeah,
that shit's bananas. I did not know, man. Dev, I appreciate the education, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, that's the thing that's so crazy about stand-up as a career is like it's evolved so much in the last
decade
70.
So, yeah.
70. I was going to say since the times that we're talking about, like the 50s.
Yeah.
Because everything was so like Puritan and proper.
Yeah.
And trying to be all clean back then, you know?
And then something happened.
In like the 50s.
Yeah.
And anybody going against that, like, that's what I was trying to argue is like, yeah, it sold and did well because it was different and went against the grain. But at the same time, there was a significant portion of people that were not cool with it.
Because it wasn't the original standard for a comedian.
They had the same. They ran into the exact same issue that NWA had.
Yeah,
That's
since you put it that way,
it's the exact same thing. People loved it because they could relate to it. They could get it. It was good. But then there's also a lot of people who hated it.
They didn't like it. Yeah,
Especially police. The powers that be.
they got arrested on some of their shows. You know, most of them guys didn't go to
A bunch of shows shut down on the spot.
Tinker Better's on this morning. We're gonna need some True Blade for Monday.
Monday breakfast day.
And Mike is on too, bro. Your boy is on. Yeah, Tinker. We're gonna need some True Blade for Monday and Tuesday because Unc wants some True Blade.
What up, Mike Farrow?
Some trouble. What up, Unc?
Matt Farrow, aka.
Yeah, we just got educated, man. Devin just educating us on the rules to the stand-up game, dude.
And that kind of plays a little bit into my argument the other day about why I look at comedians in a high regard in terms of like almost being philosophizers, is because they're pushing boundaries and they're even though they're delivering it to you in a funny way to make you laugh, they're usually speaking truths. You know, they're speaking about they're holding a mirror up to society.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
True.
So I feel like they're really important, and maintaining their freedom to do that is important.
Damn, dog. Yeah, just fuck my whole head up with that shit. I didn't even know we. Poor Richard Pryor.
Those obscenity laws were nuts.
And then I don't get it though. Why? It's like you telling me I got the freedom to do and say what I want, but we really don't. That's crazy.
Yeah, the whole freedom of speech debate is very
That's fucking crazy.
tricky because some people, because there's kind of like a couple different arguments about it.
Oh, Mike, stay on, Mike. We're gonna talk about this. We got it 8:30. Earl's gonna be here. We're gonna hit the sports up, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we could just hit. Tinker just hit some good points too. Because remember when Luke went to the Supreme Court for the advisory stickers on the CDs and stuff. That's who him and I think he went to court for our freedom of expression and won. I think Ice Cube, not Ice Cube, Ice T. He went to court and battled. That's why I respect Luke, because he did way more for hip hop than anyone could say. Because before, every time we cursed on the record or whatever, they used to say, "Oh, it's a vulgar, obscene. He's not supposed to." But then you got the freedom of speech law.
Yeah.
So them boys went to court and said, you know what I mean, and held it down for us and actually just did their thing and put us where we at. They're 2 Live Crew, Ricky. So they fought to be able to say what they want to say on these records. Those are the reason why now they was like, well, shit, we sell the records now. Remember, when you go to the store, they have the clean versions and they have the ones with the advisories on them.
Yeah.
So that the parents could read them before the kids buy them, because the kids was buying them. So, no, I appreciate that. Yep. Okay, Shamika, your Jags did good last week. I don't think they're a fluke this year, Shamika. I don't think the Jags are a fluke this year. And the Dolphins, I don't know, man. We got to get tested, dog. They got to get tested. They did good last week, but we got to get tested. We got to pass the good test because they're trying to say the Dolphins can beat good teams. Is that the truth, Mike? Huh? Talking to your boy. Yeah. Who the Jags got this week, Shamika?
There's actually another story I want to cover before we move on fully into sports. I'm looking for a good article on it.
Okay.
Because I just saw it in passing the other day. I saw basically just a headline.
That's what's up. Yeah, man, you're right. Akinine set the record as rookie. Ricky ride with a brother, man. See, I gotta come up to Okeechobee and check you out, Rick. We gotta have lunch or something, bro. Yo, how's your daughter doing? That's him and his daughter. You talk about the meaning of daddy's little girl. That's him and his daughter. That's Ricky and his daughter, man. Man, does anything for that little girl. 816. I'm excited. Oh, y'all see the background, right? Yeah, we got a losing record, but guess what? We repping. She's 21 now? Get out of here. Oh my God. Damn, Ricky, we old. Wow. I remember it was like yesterday, man. He was showing me his little girl. Now she's 21. She's a grown woman now. What are you doing with yourself, Ricky? You must be going out your mind right now. Oh, shit. Dang. Ooh. Yeah, Shamika, that's going to be your test right there. The 49ers on Sunday. Because they're looking for a win. They are looking for a win. Mm-mm.
So, here's some unfortunate news.
Okay.
Have you heard about Bruce Willis lately?
No.
He has dementia.
Oh.
And he apparently has lost quite a bit of his verbal communication skills.
Oh, man. I like Bruce Willis, dog. Yeah, OG, man.
So, from Variety.com here, Moonlighting creator told Bruce Willis about the show's streaming debut before actor became not totally verbal. I know it means a lot to him. That's what it says. So, I'm trying to sift through the parts of this that we care about and parts we don't. He's been diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia. Was really happy that the show is going to be available for people. He can't tell me that he basically can't speak very well or at all.
Oh my God!
The way they're talking about it almost seems like he can't really talk at all. But they're not saying that specifically.
That is part of dementia. You slide into that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody keep Bruce Willis in your prayers, man. That's the OG, man. We love Bruce.
But they're saying he still seems to have his personality intact. You know,
yeah.
Says the thing that makes his disease so mind blowing is that if you've ever spent time with Bruce Willis, there is no one who had any more. I don't know what this phrase is. Some French term. I'm not even gonna try. I think it means charisma. I want to say.
Je ne sais quoi.
It's JOIE DE VIVRE. Vir. I don't know. I have no idea. I never heard that. He loved life and just adored waking up every morning and trying to live life through its fullest. My sense is the first 1 to 3 minutes he knows who I am. He added of his visits to Willis. He's not totally verbal. He used to be a voracious reader. He didn't want anyone to know that. And he's not reading now. All those language skills are no longer available to him, and yet he's still Bruce. And when you're with him, you know that he's Bruce, and you're grateful that he's there. But the phrase I don't know how to say is gone. What I'm learning is that dementia is hard, Emma said. Emma Hemming that's his wife, I think. Emma Hemming Willis appeared on Today last month to discuss Bruce's condition, bring awareness to the disease during World Frontotemporal Dementia Awareness Week. I didn't know they had a whole week for that. What I'm learning is that dementia is hard, Emma said. It's hard on the person diagnosed. It's also hard on the family, and that is no different for Bruce or myself or our girls. When they say that this is a family disease, it really is. When Today anchor Hoda Kotb asked Hemming Willis, does he know what's going on? Is that something he is aware of? She responded, hard to know. It's hard to know. Yeah. So He's pretty rapidly declining, which is really sad to hear because I heard about him being diagnosed with dementia like a year, maybe 2 years ago. But it seems like it's really bad now.
Yeah.
Because he was doing there were some not quite confirmed rumors going around about him having dementia because he was doing a bunch of low budget movies.
I know. I was seeing him in a few of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did like 10 within a year.
Yeah. No, I've seen him, and that's what I'm saying. I didn't even know it was that serious because
Yeah.
I'm watching these joints. I'm like, okay, because a lot of them low budget joints that he made because of his name. You know what I mean?
That's why he did them. He wanted, apparently the idea was he did them just to have some extra money before he retired pretty much. Because he wouldn't be able to do anymore. Because that was like the end of his, window where he's able to still do it.
So he put all that work in.
And I watched some reviews of those movies.
We could say that could come from concussions from doing all his own stunts.
Maybe.
If that was the case, then Jackie Chan would have been fucking damn near non-existent now. Shit. Jackie, those.
Did Bruce do his own stunts though?
Some.
Okay.
Some. I know that early on in his career, the Die Hards, he did a lot of his own stuff. You know what I mean? But I don't think he did enough to get dementia. I think dementia is like internal.
Yeah.
I don't think dementia can be. I don't think it can be.
That's probably more genetic.
Yeah. I don't think it can be caused by doing your own stunts. Because shit, if that was the case, I'd be going too.
I kind of get what it's like. I sympathize for them because my great grandfather died with dementia, and that was just a couple years ago. And I was taking care of him for a year up until then, and yeah, it was really a struggle.
He forgot you,
huh?
He forgot you.
No, he knew who I was.
Okay,
but it was a struggle because he struggled with short term. He was pretty good at remembering people, but he wouldn't remember like the conversation we had 15 minutes ago. He knows he was like stuff that's like was cemented in his head that were like people that he's known for a long time. Didn't forget that.
Okay.
But short-term stuff, what he ate that morning, what we talked about 15 minutes ago, it would be just gone.
Damn. How did you deal with that?
I would just...
It took a toll on you, too.
It did take a toll on me. What was tough about it was...
Just thinking crazy.
I just read it. What was difficult about it was that he not only had the heavy dementia, but he was also physically declining, and he was a very independent-minded person. He still lived in his own home up until he passed. He wasn't in a home or anything, like a retirement home or whatever. He was a fall risk, like medically designated fall risk because of partially because of dementia and partially because of just physical decline, I guess. He had also suffered a bunch of strokes, which can impair like your motor function and stuff. So him being a fall risk means that when it was my turn, because I would basically take turns watching him between me and one or two other nurses that would come stay in shifts at the house. So I was with him for most of the day, and then nighttime was when I could take a break. Nighttime was when another nurse would come and stay the night and watch him. Because the thing was, the reason it was dangerous was because he was someone with dementia, like they said about Bruce, he's still Bruce.
Right.
A lot of the personality, the core traits are still going to be there. It's just certain things slowly change over time. So he was still, my grandpa was still really independent. He didn't like to get up, and he didn't like to ask for help for stuff, like going to the street to get his mail from the mailbox or taking the trash down to the road or just getting up to go take a piss, like stuff like that. He genuinely needed help because if he could fall really easily, break something, hit his head, whatever.
Yeah.
But he didn't. Not only did he not like to ask for help, but he also would forget that he needed it. You know what I mean?
Now that's the hard part.
Right.
It's like
Because he would forget.
Like, I need something, but I don't know what the fuck it is.
Right.
But I gotta get to the bathroom.
Yeah.
You just sitting there.
Yeah.
Shit.
And so there's a lot of cases like that. And he would do, he would slip into, you know, conversations were not easy because they would often be a little nonsensical sometimes
Right.
or trail off in a direction that I don't understand sometimes. But I still would try to keep him talking because what another interesting thing about dementia is oftentimes people with dementia they'll slip into a moment where they remember something from their past very vividly as if it's happening right now. And they'll remember every detail about it.
Wow.
And there's like core memories from like way back that they can slip back into as if it's current.
And they're living it again.
And they'll live it again. They'll live it, all the emotion, all of whatever. Like he would talk about stuff about my grandmother, his wife, who passed away a while ago. He would talk about stuff when he was in the military. He would talk about just memories. And a lot of times they would come to him just randomly.
Damn.
Yeah, but then having a conversation about what happened yesterday, that's impossible.
It's like, I don't know.
And it would be difficult because, like, sometimes, oh man, one of the worst things was having to help take care of his dog because he had a precious dog he loved. You know, they loved each other. But my grandpa, he really liked ice cream. He's also diabetic. But he really liked ice cream, and he would often give like whatever's left over in the bowl after he's done to the dog.
Right.
But the problem with that is that this dog is very tiny and was extremely overweight. Like it looked like a little sausage. Because two things. One, he would feed the dog, but then everything he ate throughout the day, my grandpa ate, he would give the dog some of it. And like he'd not know how much he's giving to the dog throughout the day.
Oh, he's just here.
Yeah, he's like giving him treats. You know, he's a good dog.
No,
but he just doesn't realize how much he's overfeeding him. Damn. And then the ice cream and other stuff, he would be giving the dog chocolate, which, you know, you can't do that
shit.
The dog somehow, you know, never, I've seen him throw up before. He gets sick, but he's never, you know, he survived. He lived. But that man fed him stuff he should not eat all the time. And that was one of the things that I had to kind of, that was a challenge that I had to kind of try to stop whenever possible. Because we didn't want the dog to, you know, die or get really sick or whatever.
Right.
So whenever I saw him giving the dog stuff he shouldn't have, it was a little bit of a fight. Because it was every single time I have to remind him, like, hey, you fed the dog already today. You gave him this, that, and that. Also, you can't give him chocolate. It's going to make him sick. But he just didn't, like, he's, you know, he was really old head about it. He just didn't really like.
He was stuck in his ways.
He didn't think that it was that bad. He didn't really. I don't think he didn't care. I think he just didn't agree.
He's like, here's my dog. We can die together.
Pretty much, I guess.
He's trying to catch him up. That's all. That's
but you know,
crazy dog.
I lived with him for a year before he passed, and it was definitely a challenge.
That's crazy, man. Because especially after you have a long day, then you're like, shit. I love him, but gotta watch him go through that, man.
Yeah.
I think the hardest thing is to watch somebody that's strong. That's always been a strong-willed person decline like that.
You know, another thing that was like that made it a little frustrating was he would often his daughter, my grandmother,
Jasmine Gibson, what's up, man? Thanks for coming on, girl.
was basically paying me to be his live-in nurse
No
or
word.
to take care of him. 8 hours a day, more than 8 hours sometimes. And so that was my full-time job for about a year.
Just take care of him.
And taking care of him full time, but it's trading off with other nurses. It wasn't literally 24/7. It was. I lived there, so I was like the main caretaker.
Yeah.
I had like 8 to 10 hour shifts every day. I had one day off pretty much at nights. To sleep, and a nurse would come in to take my place. But anyway, so what was where was I going to go with that? I was leading up to something and I forgot. Shit.
This man just
hitting
had
me.
dementia. Yeah.
Me. She.
Talking about dementia. Just caught a quick case real quick.
I remember. What was difficult about it
Your
was
name is Davon.
what. Steven?
David.
What was frustrating about it was he didn't really comprehend that me taking care of him was definitely, I was trying to take care of family, but it was also my job at the same time. And so he would often press me, like every other day or so. He would be like, "Oh, so when are you getting a job? When are you working? What do you?" And I'm like, I didn't want to
You want my job.
kind of. I didn't want to say it to him like that,
In fact, I'm putting applications in.
Yeah, I would just say whatever to try to change the topic, because that was my job to take care of him, but I didn't want to I felt like if I told him that straight up, it would almost feel demeaning, condescending. I didn't want it to come. I wanted to be as respectful as possible to him.
Right.
So I didn't want to tell it to him like that.
Yeah, you don't want to be like, as long as you're breathing, I'm working.
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't want to say that to him.
But so he would kind of reprimand me and stuff because his eyes, he didn't understand what I was doing.
No, because it's like you hang out with him all day. He's like,
and then sleeping all night.
He's like, boy, why don't you get a job or something?
Right.
Let you run a house while I'm paying all these bills.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
He didn't realize that I was working.
Oh, I got the dishes, Grandpa. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Jasmine, what is your team? We doing sports today. You see the Giants background. So I'm trying to get everybody's team right now. Earl is on his way. He's at the light. And we're going to be talking some sports. And I need to get your inputs on before Devin forget where he's at and what he's doing. We're having a discussion on dementia. We talked about some freedom of speeches with these comedians being in cancel culture and saying and doing what we want to do, and also the effect social media has on the entertainment industry, period. Because social media presence right now is actually getting bigger than regular network presence, which is amazing. So if you have any takes, please share with us. We would love to hear from you on what's going on. And like I said, Earl is on his way now. We're going to switch into the sports gear real quick in a few ticks. And, yeah, man, it's going to be a beautiful segment. They already started off with the background. I mean, damn. Feel like throwing on a Giants helmet today if I had known that was going to happen. Yeah, for real. What you was going to say, Dad?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you was gearing up to say something. And Ricky Long came on. I ain't seen Ricky in a while. I just found out. When you knew somebody, you thinking it's like for a few years, and it turns out to fucking be you know this person forever. That's just what happened this morning with Ricky, dog. When I met him, his little girl was little shorty. This man just told me that girl is 21 years old now. I'm like, what the hell is going on with that shit?
Damn.
That still got me shaking. I was like, damn, dog. Damn, 21. And he was all involved too. I don't know what he like when your kid turned 21, especially when you was like he was with her. I don't know what he's doing with himself now. 'Cause his life was like everything he did was around her. I swear. That man, everything was for his daughter. Now that she's 21. Ricky, you must be bored as hell right now, bro. What are you doing with your time, dog? Oh my
I want to know, does she still live at home with him?
I don't know. She still live at home, Ricky?
Because if she lives at home, he can still be dad.
Yeah. He's gonna be that's gonna be dad's little girl forever.
Yeah.
I don't care if she's 30.
Because if she brings a boy over or whatever, she's a grown adult, but he can still bring out the shotgun, start cleaning it on the table.
He said we fought some battles. That place, yeah, we did. No, Ricky, we did. We held it down for each other, bro. Yeah. Shit, man. I used to work with Ricky, dog. Yeah, she's still at home. Thank God. Because if she moved out, you would have been done. Yeah, she need to stay with you, bro. Dang. I want to see him, like, is she dating anybody, Ricky? Because this is a good, I'm on my Facebook Live, y'all. She don't talk about boys to him. He worked for the sheriff's office.
Hey, yep. I was gonna say, I want to know if he's ever done that move. Cleaning the gun move.
I was about to ask him about the first date. I guess you haven't had the first date yet, huh? Oh my God!
I want to know, like, what's the like line of thinking of which gun to pick for the cleaning. Man. Like, do you pull out the shotgun, a pistol?
No. He's really a peaceful person too, man. Ricky's a peaceful dude. He's the nicest dude you ever want to meet.
Yeah.
Always smiles, take the job serious. Earl, come on in, bro. Right here, bro. Oh, man.
Man.
All right, guys, I want to introduce. Let me
This
sit
headphones
down
on there
for a
for
minute.
Okay.
Yeah. My boy Earl, go ahead and introduce yourself, Earl.
Man, what's up, world? This your boy Earl Demery III, man. Here on the show, ready to rock out some sports with y'all today.
Let's do it, man. Give me a little bit about your background before we get into this agenda.
Man, I'm born and raised here in St. Lucie County. Played football, all sports actually up and down the coast, but mostly football. Played at Westwood High School. Played semi-pro for over 15 years. Won championship with the St. Lucie County Bobcats. We went around the whole state of Florida whooping tail. Yeah, we had the best of the best out there, man. Shout out to everybody that played on the Bobcats, man.
That's what's up, man. James was supposed to be here, but he got caught up this morning, so.
Hey, shout out to James, too. We played at Westwood JV basketball team. That was the year the varsity team went 26-0. We've been around nothing but greatness here in St. Lucie County for sports, so this is what we follow.
That's what I'm talking about, man. But, that's Jay. He's a coach, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, through and through.
Oh, yeah.
He's a coach. Man, he have his son. I'm like, dog, I feel bad for the boy.
Yeah. Hey,
he
demanding greatness.
I feel bad for this little kid because he don't even know what he in for.
Yes, sir.
Jay is a coach, but he's a good coach.
Yeah.
He's a good coach, man. I remember I haven't touched a basketball in a minute, man. I was like, bro, I ain't touched the ball. I'm not. Sometimes you gotta be in basketball shape. You can do. You can do martial arts. You in martial arts shape.
Yes, sir.
You go back. But when you playing sports, you have to be in shape for that sport.
For that sport,
because your muscles move differently for every sport you play.
It is the truth.
So even me, I had to humble myself. I was like, I said, Jay, man, we're gonna have to come fuck with you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to put up them shots. You have to do some drills with me. That boy had me straight like a matter of weeks.
He had you doing straight drills.
Dude, that kid, man. He's my little cousin. I respect him as a coach, bro.
Is he still at Centennial?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's why I seen him. He done put some ones out there too, now.
Yeah,
he done put some out there.
Him and Coach C, man.
Oh,
yeah. It's the defense. Like, they're probably two of the best defensive-minded coaches out here, bro.
In any sport, defensive-minded coaches are the champions.
Yes.
They're going to develop the best.
It does. You can give them the girls. You can give them the boys.
Yeah.
I've seen that boy turn some programs around, dude. Like,
we need to go over there. Leaker Park Academy need a middle school team, man. They only got high school out there right now.
Yeah?
Man. Yeah, my son out there, middle schooler. They need a middle school team at Lincoln Park Academy. That's why I started at middle school basketball at Lincoln Park Academy.
Okay.
Won championship there. We all we do is win championships around here, baby.
Nah, man.
Yes, sir.
You guys something else.
Yes, sir.
You guys are something else, man. But shit, what I want to do, I know he sent me some stuff yesterday too. That's funny. I really thought wasn't hoping he was here.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. Remember we was talking the other day.
Mm-hmm.
You do your own sports talk on your phone.
Yes, sir.
Explain that.
So every Tuesday I do this thing called Sip This Coffee With Me on my IG story, and I send it over to Facebook story. So I once had a podcast. I'm going to get that back rolling, but it's going to come back with Sip This Coffee, man. I do a sports breakdown. I'm a big Miami Hurricanes fan, so that's what I mostly do. Yes, sir. Yeah. And I got a lot of friends that like Florida State, so we talk trash to each other over the internet every week. Like today, I just want to send a note to them to let them know next week is 11-11, and it's the biggest upset in the world about to happen, baby.
It's going down. It's going down, man. But shoot, what we gonna get into today? We got a lot.
A lot, man. There's a lot of good sports going on, for real, man.
Well, you know, the Texas, the Rangers done closed it out.
Hey, Texas.
Hit the D-backs.
First, I'm gonna say this. How did the D-backs even get there? But nobody in the beginning of the year even thought they would beat the Phillies?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Philly was my pick for this year.
Yeah, me. Especially when I seen them going against D-backs. I said, Philly's going to the World Series.
Yeah.
And then D-backs win? I'm like, bro, no way. No way this
It made short work of them, too.
Oh, yeah.
5 games, it made short work of them.
Bro, they wasn't on. The injuries hit Philly. Yeah. It was crazy.
Yeah.
They wasn't on at all, though, man. But once I seen Texas was going against the D-backs, I kind of figured Texas going to be the champions.
Yeah. Texas is, plus they got a mean manager, though.
Oh, yeah.
Scott's crazy, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's his 4th championship.
That's big. And I tell you what, I didn't realize how big baseball was in Texas until last year I went over there. I was like,
well, shit, the Cowboys ain't going to bring them shit.
Yeah. True story. True story.
Cowboys ain't going to bring y'all nothing. That's what I was like. It's about time. At least y'all got something.
Another year, no conference championship for them.
No, ain't going to happen. Jermaine, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, man. But we got, damn, man, we got some locals. Let's do local sports. Now,
Let's go.
We got Treasure Coast game against Vero last week was a nice game.
Yes, sir.
Jermaine Prince, what's up, bro? So
what it do?
We me and Jay went.
Y'all was at the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the game. Stadium clean as fuck over there though.
Oh yeah. St. Lucie West, right? Yeah, man. I like it over there. Yeah, that's big.
Everything was in order.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like the Longwood Stadium. It's like homey.
Right.
But you go up there, it's like corporate.
Yeah. Nah, for real. The big bleachers going all the way up.
Oh,
I like playing there when I played there.
Bro.
Yeah, that's the big feeling value.
It was beautiful out there, man. I loved it out there.
Well, let me tell you, with that Vero Treasure Coast game, and we said we're going to speak on this too, the Miami Northwestern Vero Beach game.
Yeah, go ahead.
When I went to that game and I watched that, I started telling everybody, Treasure Coast will beat Vero this year. On my Sip This Coffee every week, I done said, Treasure Coast will beat Vero this year. Treasure Coast beat Vero this year.
Big up to Jeff Luck too, man.
Hey, shout out to him.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, a lot of great ball players done came out of Treasure Coast, man. Hey, Adrian James' son just left there.
Yes, sir.
I don't think a lot of people know that.
No,
he in college doing his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's beautiful. The stuff that's coming on Treasure Coast.
Since me coming out here, James telling me the talent that came through this. I'm like,
yes, sir.
Out of here.
We got somebody in every sport.
For real.
In the major league.
That's crazy.
Yes, man. But back to the Treasure Coast Vero game. The main reason I felt that Vero was going to lose that game is because those two have been powerhouses the last couple of years. And Treasure Coast is a bigger powerhouse this year. They don't have them horses down in the middle like they did at Vero for the last couple of years. So I kind of figured they was going to get outpowered. And that's what happened.
And the quarterback play came in handy.
Oh, yeah. The secondary has been down for them.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The interceptions.
Yes.
The corners It did good for Treasure Coast.
Yes.
I mean, Treasure Coast, there's a couple of times, like, seriously, the score should have been way more than it was.
Right.
But the Treasure Coast turned the ball over a couple of times, too, and some careless stuff. And the homeboy caught the ball. Then they had to, like, the 3 or the 2 fumbled it and turned it over.
Right.
But they were getting field goals out of those, not regular touchdowns. So
Right.
The Treasure Coast defense kind of held that game up. I give credit to the defense all day.
Man, they got some stuff over there at Vero, man, that I would love to see they coach utilize a lot more. And that's why I felt like they was going to lose, because he's sticking to a recipe. And it's like, these coaches in South Florida, I don't care where they from. The problem is we get a lot of coaches from up north and stuff, and they not utilizing the speed and the talent as suited. You know what I'm saying? When we get into those games, I want to know how many times the running back from Palm Bay touched the ball against Treasure Coast. The big running back. They've been using him as a fullback. This kid is a running back.
Dog, they didn't run much.
There you go.
They didn't run much. They wanted to go airborne.
There you go.
That's why it was so many turnovers. It was like, shit, man, I sat down. I got there. It was like a little after 7:30. Witnessed like 3 interceptions off, like back and forth. And it was just like I said, man. The score should have been more than what it is if Treasure Coast didn't make some mental mistakes like penalties and those interceptions that cost them a couple of points here and there.
Right.
Because they actually went into halftime with Vero up by 3.
The score was still like 20-something-10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. You got to mix that running in.
Because Vero, they picked up steam after the second quarter. I was like, holy, after the third quarter, it was
Vero
over.
did.
No, Treasure Coast.
Oh, yeah. That's good teams. They play good later
Treasure
in the
Coast.
game.
Yeah, man. They picked up steam, man. Because Vero got stuck at 10.
And, you know, Vero they got great players down there. I just feel like they got to be utilized properly. Like, they top receiver, one of my friend's sons that plays semi-pro with us, Mike White, his son, wanted by half the colleges around here. Damn. He young, though, man. Open that up with them senior running backs you got. You got Lightning and Thunder down there, number 8, and the other running back, 44.
Yeah.
You supposed to have Lightning and Thunder going all day long down there at Vero, and then screen over top. Like, it's like a simple recipe when you got them type of players.
That's for real.
Yeah, man. That's like, so Treasure Coast won district though. That game. That was for district championship. I didn't realize they was going.
I didn't know it was a championship game.
Yeah, it was a district championship from my understanding.
I did not know
that. I didn't know they was going to end up beating them for district.
I did not know that.
Yeah, man. It was. Yeah, man.
I just know when I got out that mob, it was corporate as shit. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, man. I want to see something else I always speak on, man. I want to see St. Lucie County players stay in St. Lucie County. And I feel like when you got those teams, like a year ago, we had a national team come out the Firehouse. Fort Pierce Firehouse won national football team. All them kids got to find a way to go to the same high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, that'd be...
That's how that goes down south, Miami, Belgrade, Pahokee. That's how we grew up playing against those teams. Them guys been playing together since kindergarten.
Yeah.
Get to high school, they winning all the state championships. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, we got to get that going around here, man. I really feel like we got a lot of state championship-bound teams, and we just missing key pieces on some teams.
Yeah, all them pieces are around you.
And they here.
Yeah, exactly.
They here, man.
That makes it harder.
Yeah, every year we got at least I'm gonna say at least 2 kids from each school go Division I.
That's crazy.
The last 8 years, at least the last 8 years.
That is fucking crazy.
Yeah, man, it's a lot. It's the Treasure Coast, baby. It's a lot of treasure around here.
That's why they call it the Treasure Coast.
Yes, sir.
25th and 31st, bingo.
What you got for me? There?
I don't know. I want to go over some of these football scores, man.
Oh, talk to me.
Oh, did you watch the game last night?
Yeah, I caught a lot of it, man. And I seen the Steelers pull it off. See, I got feelings involved in that game. I got fantasy players on both sides.
Yeah?
Yeah, and they both been doing bad. So, yeah, man. I seen the Steelers pulled it off.
I thought they were going to pull it off, man. Mike Tomlin, those kind of games go down to coaching.
Yes, sir.
And just going to coaching schemes, man. He was pulling a lot of shit out of the hat, though, man.
Bro.
That fucking tight end over there, what's his name? That kid is like...
The one from Georgia they was talking about last night. Yeah, bro. I just found about him last night.
Shit.
6'7". That's a He look like they say he like a left
He
tackle.
caught the ball and fell over with the first down.
You seen him when he flipped the shoulder on that
Yeah.
dude like went by like this dude is a monster.
I was like, yo.
Yeah, man. Mike Tomlin, true coach.
True coach, bro.
He shouldn't have been winning the last couple games because
No.
Kenny Pickett been playing horrible.
Bro, the last few seasons he shouldn't have been. He shouldn't have winning records. To
Yeah.
be honest with you, because that team is dismantled. You look at the team; it's not the same team.
Hey, what we said a minute ago: defensive-minded coaches will win.
Yeah,
Defensive-minded coaches will win, man.
Yeah.
And Mike Tomlin is that. That's why you got Minka Fitzpatrick go down. He got another safety back there balling.
What? Yeah,
Them boys,
you got
defensive-minded.
I mean, for him to be, and the thing is, you got to understand too. What makes him a great coach, like Pop, it's hard to be with the same team for a long time and have that success.
Correct.
And have them boys play for you.
Correct.
You have to have something to switch up the strategy on that team to keep them willing to play for you. That's why I always take my hat off to them.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
Mike. And I'm going to tell you something. The Titans coach, too, though.
Yeah.
Man, they got the backup quarterback leaving. I don't even know what school this fool
No,
went
me
to.
neither.
He's slinging that thing,
Slinging
DeAndre
it.
Hopkins,
He ain't
the
scared.
last 2 weeks. Yeah.
He ain't scared, dog.
He
is
finding
not
DeAndre
scared.
Hopkins. That's a smart young man, though. I'm going to come and find my best player on every
That's
play.
right. He know where his bread and butter at, yo.
And they sending the blitz. They was sending the house at him last night. TJ Watt a monster, man.
Yeah.
TJ Watt is a monster. Did you see that stat last night? TJ Watt have not been in the league half the years.
Yeah, Darnell Washington, Ricky.
Uh,
That's the tight end, Darnell Washington. That's his name.
okay.
Yeah.
Darnell Washington. Hey, he a monster. I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch him some more. 6'7".
6'7", dog. Oh,
Moving.
God.
Just throw it up to him.
That's
Red
it.
zone.
That's it.
First down, 3 yards away. We throwing it to Darnell. Fall forward.
Gone.
Yes, sir.
Gone. He ain't that fast, man, but that motherfucker.
He just fall forward.
That's it. That's what he
Yeah.
did last night. He just took the
fall.
I was
6'7".
That's the first down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He took like 2 steps. I was
For
like,
real.
Shit.
The brotherly love, the
Bad,
brotherly
man.
shove. You don't need that with him. You just do a 2-yard out route. Fall forward.
Man.
Yeah.
But shit, this morning, he tried to put the Cowboys logo
Oh
field on
no.
the thing.
Oh
so
no.
we had to switch it to the Giants field, man.
Oh no,
Let
man.
me show you what he did.
Man, I'm a Tampa fan, but I'm just mad with it. Oh
Look at
no, you got us on the Giants
Yeah,
field.
yeah. Welcome.
Hey,
Welcome.
ain't this the field my man ran off the field last year? Where Antonio Brown was when he ran off the field?
Oh, it was in Tampa.
Nah, he was out of town, so he was in New York, I thought.
No, he wasn't in New York. That was
Well,
in
I'm pulling
New York.
Antonio Brown right now. I'm throwing off the field right now. He done put me in New York.
Maybe he'll go there and get some trash bags and put all these teams in the trash bag.
For real, man.
No, man. But last week we had Thursday, which was yesterday.
Yeah, Thursday, yeah.
This is week 9. We're about to get into.
There it is.
That's last game. Last night, 16-20.
Yeah.
And then you got the Bucks and the Bills. Well, you see, now the Bills are interesting, dog, because I really thought it was going to be better this year. They've got beat by some teams that they're not supposed to be beat by, period.
Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the overrated quarterbacks in the NFL.
Mm.
And let's talk about the quarterbacks that's getting downplayed, that's balling. What his name? Gino
From the
balling.
Seahawks.
They steady giving him like he a mediocre quarterback.
Yeah, no.
And then Josh Allen, 2 weeks ago, Josh Allen rolled out to the left. He slung the ball out. I'm like, oh, somebody back there wide open. It was 3 defensive backs back there, and it got intercepted. What is he doing? He does have an arm. Beautiful arm Josh Allen got. The boy missing something up here.
Yeah. I mean,
Boy
he wasn't
missing
playing like that last year, though. Last year, he did a lot on his feet last year.
Exactly. The
Now
same
this-
thing Lamar and them get knocked for.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
get credit for. How he get on the cover of the Madden this year? That got me. I ain't even buy the hard copy.
Yeah, but
I bought it off the internet. Yeah, I'm just gonna download it. Yeah, man.
no. When Lamar and them do it, they're like,
He runs too
scrambling quarterbacks are not going to make it in the league. You got to be a pocket quarterback. Your accuracy's got to be accurate, blah, 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 this and that.
Yeah,
but then you get Josh Allen, you get Daniels from the Giants.
Yeah.
They start running like, oh, look at him go.
He looks so good.
Yeah, he's playing
Until
incredible.
listen, that pocket quarterback stuff looked good until you got cats like T.J. Watt, the Bozers and them, Khalil Mack and them coming at your head.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, you better scramble out of there and do something. I need some Pat Mahomes out
You
you.
need an exit plan.
Right now. Right now. You better step back, slang, do something else.
Man, my favorite quarterback is Pat Mahomes, man. It's like watching a baby Jordan play basketball, dog. Like,
Hey, Pat,
just he does for this fucking ball, dog.
I am hot with Pat, and I tell you what, Sunday morning he better come through because my fantasy has not looked beautiful with Pat the last couple weeks, man. Pat getting me 10 points.
He ain't putting up the 30s anymore.
Man, he throwing 3 picks last week, man. What is he doing?
You don't have that Hill back there, man. Tyreek Hill was the biggest fucking. They missing him, though.
They missing
I don't
Tyreek.
care what you tell me.
And that's why they brought
missing
Mecole
the boy.
Hardman back last week. They went to go get him from New York. He say, oh, Aaron went down. I can bring you back to Patty.
Yeah.
That's what they did. Mecole.
Yeah.
And I see that. We all know how the Chiefs do. The Chiefs a playoffs team.
Yeah.
So
I got them for the Super Bowl this year, hands down.
Yeah, I got them playoff run.
I know we ain't picked yet, but like I told James last week, man, Eagles and the Chiefs, I'm going to keep my picks. I think they're going to do a repeat this year.
I like that. But I've been saying all year, this the year of the underdog, and I feel like the D-back set it off for me. I've been saying that before the World Series even got here, and then the D-backs end up in the World Series. I'm like, this is the year of the underdog. I say the college 4 that's up there right now won't be the same 4 at the end of the year. There's a couple things, man. All them teams about to run into the thick of their schedule.
That's true.
Yeah, so it's like it's about to get real, and we about to see some real sports, and then we're gonna see the cream of the crop will rise.
And then injuries. It's about to be the time of the year. But
that's the main thing. Now this is what coaching come in.
Yeah.
Do you know your personnel?
Exactly.
And that's what we need the high school coaches around here to understand. Do you know your personnel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But damn. Yeah, but we got the Cowboys beat the Rams last week, which was a upsetting win for me because I don't like the Cowboys, dog.
And you know, on my parlays, I took the Rams with the points. They could have at least put up a fight. What do you say? You could have at least pinched the beat.
Thank you.
Just pinch the mother.
Thank you.
Slap Dak Prescott. Y'all got Dak out there looking like Lamar Jackson.
Dude, they making that and that little win right there. That's the I don't like Cowboy fans. That little win right there. All of a sudden, we're going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's Cowboy fans. God. Hey man, you gotta love Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin is the catalyst for this stuff. He get out there and get the yelling for him. I think
preaching.
Yeah, every Cowboy fan they veins go to busting out then when they hear Michael Irvin go to yelling.
That's like the congregation pastor, man.
Half my family Cowboy fans, man.
Oh man, my little brother.
I be in there arguing every week.
My little brother, and I don't know. My little sister, she used to be a Giants fan. Also, she got brainwashed to become a Cowboys fan. I'm like, dude, baby, you got triplets.
She say no more Odell.
I said, you got triplets. And they done seen, they're 19 years old. They done seen at least 2 Giant Super Bowls.
Oh.
The kids are 19.
No, they got to be Giant fans.
I said, they can't see, they haven't seen the Cowboys.
They haven't seen the Cowboys playoff.
Eastern.
For real.
Come on, man. NFC East Finals, they ain't seen none of that. And you're going to switch teams? Switch teams to a team that's going to win and say, I'm a Patriots fan or I'm a Chiefs fan. I'm like, okay, at least the kids saw a championship.
Yeah.
But don't go to a team that the last championship that was won, my nephew was 3 years old. My nephew was 3 years old.
Yeah.
He done graduated college right now, got married and everything.
What year that was?
That was 93, bro.
Nah, I ain't know they won in 93.
Yeah,
man.
that's when the Cowboys.
See, I was so young then.
Yeah, that was the Michael Irvin years. That's when they went back. They went back 3 in a row.
Okay.
And they was rolling it. 91, 92, 93.
Yeah.
That was the Cowboys years. After those years, it's been done. That's it. Solid.
And as long as Jerry there, they won't win nothing else. They won't win nothing else.
The day Jerry wakes up and say, you know what? I'm going to hire a GM. Then we got to start fairing.
Yeah.
Right now, every year. Like Stephen A. always says, just wait.
Yeah. I tell you what, this is what I want to know what's going on in the NFL. What are these people thinking? Keep giving all these 5D ends and defensive linemen to the 49ers. Bro, did you see that trade the other day with Chase Young?
As a matter of fact, put that picture up.
Bruh.
James already seen this happen.
Let me see.
The 49ers picture.
Bruh, Chase Young, Nick Bosa,
oh my God.
Armstead.
He put the whole defensive picture out.
Bruh, and that's with Fred Warner and Greenlaw behind them. Come on,
the picture
bro.
with the SF, the gold and black right there. He put all that shit up. He put the
Oh,
whole
let's see
stats
this.
up there.
Let's see this, man. This is crazy, bro. Like, when I seen that trade, I was like, come on. I'm a defensive lineman. I love defensive linemen. I feel like they changed the game if you got a good one. And the 49ers got the best D-line you ever heard of.
Look at that
Let's
shit.
see this.
Look at the defense.
Oh, Javon Hargate. Listen, bro.
Look at the defense, bro.
Randy Gregory.
Yeah.
They just gave Randy Gregory to him. I'm like, bro.
They want to give him the title.
Bro, they giving
It
him the
looks
title.
like they was hand the title over to him, bro.
And then no one is taking no one from the defense in these trades.
Yeah.
They giving up 6-round draft picks. The 49ers are like, here you go.
Yeah, take this.
Debo will be healthy soon.
We'll have this.
Yeah.
You don't want it? We'll take it. It's like going to a yard sale.
Yeah,
Like,
this is.
we'll take it.
I'm like, bro, playoff, and that's why I say the Super Bowl this year. I
gonna
don't
be
know
tough.
if
It's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be a good game. The AFC Championship. That's gonna be a hell of a game.
It's gonna be tough.
Top defenses, and then I always say top number one defense, and here goes something I always argue. Tom Brady don't have 6 championships without the number one defense.
That's right.
He done had the number one defense
Well,
every time.
Tom Brady had a defensive coach.
Bingo.
What was Belichick known for?
Defense.
Thank you.
To this day.
Yep.
He ain't even got a quarterback right now.
No.
He might well, Belichick call me, I can hand that ball off to Stevenson for you, boy. And I go for $2 million less than what you paying that man now.
That's
okay?
right.
Yeah. But
That's right.
defenses. And when you talk about a 49ers defense like this, come on, man.
Nah.
Come on, man.
I mean, shit, I ain't gonna lie. It looks scary as fuck on paper.
Hey, on
It
paper,
looks
the Dolphins
scary
should
as
win the
fuck.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
On paper, the Dolphins.
Yes.
That's the fastest offense we've ever experienced
see.
in life.
Hands
Period.
down.
Waddle 4-2. We don't even know what Tyreek run.
My God.
Sometimes he running 4-2, sometimes he running 4-1.
4-4.
Sometimes he running 4-4. Like for real.
Like, it depends on how he feeling. When he had the way he kind
The
of Wheaties
situation.
he had.
And the main thing with the Dolphins is that connection that him and Tua done built. If you see, they not even checking, they not even doing the Peyton Manning Omaha check at the line. They just doing this at each other. He like, oh, he pressed up on my chest. You know where we going.
Yeah.
Up top, baby. They put it out there. Like, Tua just look over there like, oh, he in his chest?
Oh,
Oh,
okay, cool.
check this out.
He got this.
Tua, ooh. Yeah, it's
And
beautiful.
You ain't catching him.
Nah, you can leave that alone.
You
And,
ain't even catching him, dog.
and they got 2, I'm going to say, at least number 3 receivers on any team
Yes.
on their bench.
Yes. On the bench.
What his name? Chosen now? The wide receiver, Robbie Anderson, now his name Robbie Chosen.
Yeah.
He's sitting on the bench over there. Then they just picked up Claypool. I know y'all say Claypool. The Steelers get rid of receivers all the time when they good still. And the situation he was in over there at the Bears, we know the offensive coordinator ain't the offensive coordinator.
Thank
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Put that man down there with Mike McDaniels.
Yes.
He gonna look beautiful in the playoffs.
You got a good coach, man.
Yeah.
Goes back to the coaching.
Yeah.
But, my surprise team this year was the Vikings, though. I knew the Packers was going to be the suspect without Rodgers.
Right.
So the Packers are right where I knew they was going to be at 2-5. But the Vikings actually surprised me with the 4-4
So
record.
I'm gonna say this. I said before. I think. I said the Vikings still gonna make the playoffs.
I think so, too. No, it's because the NFC is so easy.
Right.
More teams can get into the playoffs. I keep it now, if the Giants go on the run, guess what? They might fuck around and make the playoffs.
Right. And the main thing with the Vikings is them first 4 games that they lost because of them. Like, them fools was fumbling.
Yep.
Cousins out there throwing interceptions, but, they just made that trade 2 Cousins down for the year. But they just picked up Dobbs. If Dobbs can get in there and mesh with that offensive coordinator early, he done showed us he can play football.
Right.
And they said the Cardinals was tanking the season when they picked him up. That man got him in playoff contentions over there.
Just got to have that connection, man.
Yeah,
You got
if
to
he
have the
can-
chemistry, though. If he had time to build the chemistry.
Yeah, that play. If he got to get an understanding of that playbook, because
Yeah.
the players over there, the players over there, man, it's some ballers over there. Jefferson down for the year. I mean, the Vikings done depleted the injuries now.
Yeah.
But they got ballers, man. KJ Osborne, that dude is a monster, man. You know why? He come from the U.
Yeah.
He come from the U,
That's
baby.
true.
We got speed out there.
That's the truth, man.
Yeah, the Madison, the running back. I like the Vikings to still pull off. If they get into the playoffs with all this, they is the GOAT this year, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're going to make the playoffs, but I don't think they're going too far.
if they could just get a wild card with the injuries to your top two,
because their defense is that's the suspect.
right? Yeah.
That's the thing with the Vikings.
Right.
They can put the scores up, but
Yeah, they win shootouts.
Yeah.
That's what Kirk Cousins good at. He win the shootout.
that's it.
Yeah.
But shit. Falcons looking good. I know they lost to the Titans, but I ain't expect the motherfuckers to be 4-4 this year either.
Yeah, man. Desmond got to play a little better, man. That dude, B. John Robinson, is a monster, bro. His cutting ability is
The slant.
nasty. Bro, some of the cuts I done seen Robinson doing this year, I tried to say, that's Reggie Bush. Like, hell no. Hell no. That man, he on his toes and jigging.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. And then I seen him do 3 in a row. Bang, bang, bang.
That
Oh,
motherfucker
Lord.
hitting that's that sweetness. That's that Walter Payton.
Walter. Ooh, that's Walter mixed with Barry.
No, yes.
Walter mixed with Barry. That's what I said
that boy
at the
be
end.
back there dancing, man.
Yeah, B. John Robinson, a monster. And they not using Kyle Pitts. Like, Kyle Pitts, come on, that's a cheat code.
Yeah.
That's a cheat code. You got to use them more.
Got to.
Yeah, so Desmond, I think he got to develop a little more. And some of these teams need to go and get Fitzpatrick off that commentating board.
Like you
Yeah, man, it's time to get back in the helmet, bro. You can go win with a couple teams.
like you said, man, it's this time of the year right now. We're going to the second half of the year.
Yes, sir.
That's where you start to see the chemistry build up and everything. So, shit. The Dolphins and the Patriots, that was expected.
Oh, yeah.
That was expected.
To an extent now, because the week before, Belichick pulled it off with the Patriots some way.
But he ain't going to do it 2 weeks in a row, especially against the Dolphins.
Yeah,
now,
no.
that's
Too much
just a little too much for him right there. That's a little
too
too
much.
much for him right now. He's in a rebuilding phase.
Bro, the Dolphins' defense, I think, is very underrated, considering the fact they haven't had their top 2 defensive backs on the field together yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Ramsey just came back that game. Got to pick.
That's what's going to happen.
Now Howard coming back this week. Hey, it's about to get real down there in Dade County.
It's about to get real. Just like the Giants, man. We're starting to get some people's back on defense. I think our defense could be top 3 defense. I ain't going to lie to you.
Hey, I want to see Tyrod Taylor stay out there and hit up Wilder.
Because I like Thibodeau.
Thibodeau the truth.
I like Thibodeau.
Yeah, Thibodeau, he came in, man. That's a Mario Cristobal boy, coming from Oregon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
Thibodeau.
Thibodeau, bro.
Yeah, he's smooth. And, man, y'all got some players over there. Y'all got some players over there that I was kind of shocked when y'all won the week before.
Yeah, Ricky said, we just came from 25th to 15th in the league right now in defense, but we're working it.
Who, the Giants?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a major jump.
That's a big jump.
In the NFL from 25th to 15th?
15th, bro.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. Ricky got my stats, bro.
That had to be in turnovers or something. Y'all must be turned up on turnovers.
No, we did. We had some, like, when we played the Commanders, we've been close. Like, look at this game last week against the Jets, man. The Jets defense not no slacks either.
Oh, no. Jets defense, if Aaron Rodgers out there, the Jets is a playoff team. Aaron Rodgers out there, they're a playoff team, bro.
Yeah, man.
So y'all.
And we held them down to 13 points and I think it was over. No, we didn't go to overtime. Yes. No, we didn't.
No. They won that with that field goal towards the end. I lost some money on that one, too.
My bad. Ricky said that's the Dolphin stats.
That's a good one.
That's the Dolphin stats. My bad, Ricky. I done stole them. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, the Dolphins stats gonna continue to go high with Xavier Hyatt and Ramsey out there together for sure.
Yeah, man.
Hey, the Giants, I tell y'all what, keep Daniel Jones on the bench. Fake an injury for him. Y'all need a quarterback over there and y'all will be in play, man.
That's what we should have done, man. I don't know why they paid that boy that much money. And it was like, that's what y'all. I said, no, we wanted Saquon to get paid.
Hey.
And now we have the risk of losing Saquon, man.
Hey, it's back to what we was talking about earlier. The overrated and underrated quarterbacks in the league, man. Some people get credit and don't even know what they saw.
Yeah.
What you saw in him.
And why are they disrespecting these running backs?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you.
Why are they just not paying these running backs, bro?
Truthfully, I agree with what I heard somebody say.
Yeah,
It's Austin Eckler's
Ricky.
fault. It's Austin Eckler's fault, bro. Austin Eckler come in this thing undrafted, and this man is a beast. They say, man, we're gonna find the next Austin Eckler. Man, you got some undrafted running backs out there that have made it look bad, and it's like, shh. So I don't agree with it because that's just like they was talking about Travis Henry.
Right.
The Titans talking about Travis, and then look what he did last night for the Titans. Bro, you don't got Travis Henry on the game last night. You don't have a game last night.
A game.
Yeah, like
Don't
Travis
have
Henry
a game.
breaking. Yeah. So they got to stop the slander on the running backs.
Running backs, man. Pay these
Yeah.
boys, man.
Pay him for
Shit.
sure.
Because we wouldn't have been able to do what motivated Saquon. This is what we did last year.
Right.
This year, they fucked them over in the offseason. And look what he looks like in the regular season now. He
got to get O-line.
You can tell he doesn't have the heart. And the Giants been struggling with the O-line since Eli.
Right.
Like,
Always.
That's why I gave Eli the credit for the championships. They were like, oh, Eli. I said, no, dog. Eli won those championships. He didn't have a fucking line, dog.
Right.
Eli got hit so many goddamn times, and that motherfucker played
The
over
helmet
280-something games.
He was getting killed. He was getting killed throwing the helmet catch.
Let me tell you something, man. For him to win 2 championships against the Patriots, to me, those are way bigger championships than what Peyton won, because Peyton went to a tailor-made team for a championship. Both teams.
Hey.
Eli had to really go in the fucking dirt to get his championship.
I put all Super Bowls on the same pedestal. You win. That's the cream of the crop in
the
football. That's football mecca.
Mm-hmm.
You win the Super Bowl, ain't nobody. If you was a part of the Super Bowl team, if you was the water boy,
Yeah.
can't nobody tell you nothing about football. You just seen the best football of football.
Eli is not a. I said he played
got
with the
Super Bowl.
same franchise. He got not just 1, 2. He beat an undefeated Patriot team.
You know how many quarterbacks that been in the league and never even
seen
sniffed the Super Bowl?
Thank you. And
To win it,
what a wild card.
yeah.
It ain't like they were flinging it all over. It was like 13-0. What a wild card.
That boy was like 5. What he started on like 5-5, 6-6 or something like that. That year,
5-5, bro.
It was crazy.
I'm like, come on, man. And they never want to give Eli his fucking flowers. I'm like, dude. And they always ask me, and I'm honest about it. I'm like, he worked harder for his championships than his brother, dog. His brother went to the Denver Broncos. They had a defense.
And they had an offensive line.
They had an offensive line.
Saturday, them down there.
Eli didn't have big name receivers.
Nah, Tyree the one who made the. What he
Devin made
at?
the catch.
Who he at?
He ain't playing.
He ain't played
He
since.
in the front office.
Yeah,
He got a suit
exactly.
and tie on every Monday morning, bro.
Now he ain't never had no receivers except for Odell.
Odell.
That was the only name they had.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Plexico.
How long he had Plexico?
But he had Plexico a good about 4 years.
4?
Yeah, I think he had Plexico about 4 years. See, both championships, Plexico was 4 years apart. Yeah, he had Plexico, yeah. Both championships, we had Plexico.
Man, Plexico was a guy that definitely we were supposed to experience longer than we did. So his time got shortened.
Jennings,
So
Victor Cruz, them boys,
Victor Cruz made him a name.
and
He made his
Bradshaw
name.
and Jacobs in the back.
Yeah.
Them 2-headed monsters back there was off the hook.
Victor Cruz built him a household name at
Yes.
the Giants. He
Yes.
made himself that with
That
Eli
motherfucking
Manning.
slot receiver,
Yeah.
his
Salsa game.
speed, yeah.
Yeah.
He branded us a lot. He branded us.
Yeah.
But that's what Eli had. He might be a Michael Jordan with the Bulls. He didn't have any big all-star names.
He
that
had a
came
supporting
over.
cast.
He had a good supporting cast, and he led the team. And he led by example, bro.
Yeah.
What up, Queen? Gene Simmons was good, bro. We talking
Yeah,
sports with Earl, bro.
What it do?
Yeah, man. But yeah, that's why I don't like when people talk about my boys, my New York Giants. At least since '82, every decade we bring one home. There's
Hey.
teams like the Cowboys, 30
Generations.
years plus,
Ain't
not a
seen nothing.
championship. So yes, well, we're not doing, and that's why people are like, why you want your Giants? Because I'm like, because you know how loyal you are to your team when they're not doing good.
Exactly.
So when they do good, when you celebrate, you celebrate.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because like you just said, it is hard to get to a Super Bowl. Not every year you're going to get to the Super Bowl. Not every year you're going to be the greatest team in the league. You as a fan got to go into that and expecting that. It's like, okay, I already know, but we can try our best to make it. But we know it's not guaranteed to go every year.
Right.
So the times that we do go, no, I love it.
You got
The
to
times
enjoy
that we
it.
don't, I still enjoy it.
Even the situation with the Eagles last year when they were trying to knock him for losing.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, Hurts went to the Super Bowl, bro.
Bro,
Like,
come on
that
now.
boy went to the Super Bowl, man. That's where he lost that. I
Yeah.
lost to the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it right there.
That like everybody else couldn't do.
Yeah, you couldn't get there.
You couldn't get there, but you knocking them. It's like, oh man,
Yeah.
they suck because they at the Super Bowl. They didn't just think people don't get it. It's like when they talk about Eli, I go back to Eli a lot because when they like, oh, he got lucky. I said, no, bro. At 8-8, Eli had to go and beat the Cowboys.
Yeah,
Eli had to go and beat the Packers.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that was Aaron Rodgers' Packers.
Exactly. Eli was playing Hall of Famers.
Yeah. Julius Peppers and them was over there.
Yeah, and then he went up and beat Belichick in them. I'm like, dog, what he did to get there is not a fluke. You can't say he got lucky.
Nah, Eli elite, man. Eli elite.
Dude, and they'll never give him that much credit. Oh, man, his turnovers. You're going to have high turnovers if you don't have an offensive line, dog.
Correct.
If he's scrambling for your life every 5 minutes, I don't care who's behind that center. They're not going to be successful.
It don't matter how many turnovers I got if I win the Super Bowl.
Yep, thank you.
That means I threw way more touchdowns. We won the Super Bowl.
No, you threw enough touchdowns to win a Super Bowl twice.
Yeah. High turnover rate should equate to not even making the playoffs.
Thank you, sir.
Not winning the Super Bowl.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. I'm telling you. Now, surprising team this year is the Commanders, though. I ain't going to lie. I don't like the name. But the Eagles beat up on them. But the Commanders, like, seriously, yo, they're competitive.
They competitive until now.
Yeah.
They just gave away their top 2 defensive ends. They pass rushers, bro. Like Montez Sweat, all them boys gone now. Like they just shook it up on trade deadline. I don't get what they was doing. They must be got something on that bench we don't know about.
I don't know, bro. Because they put up 31 against a good Eagles defense.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Sam Howell.
So even though they lost, I'm looking at what they put up.
McLaurin, Dotson, they got a receiver core over there.
They do.
Yeah, man. It was Samuel.
And the coach. Like I say, I always look at the coach.
Yeah.
Those damn Texans are sorry as hell, and they need to be sorry. And the Panthers are sorry. That game, they didn't even need to be mentioned.
What's sad is about that game is Texas went backwards, man. They've been balling, bro. They've been playing. C.J. Stroud is Rookie of the Year at quarterback. I don't know a rookie that's balling like C.J. Stroud.
But he ain't got no receivers over there.
He making it happen. So, as a young boy, he been hurt the last 2 weeks. The young boy Tank Dell.
Yeah.
Tank Dell for real, man. Tank Dell for real.
But I only seen him in like you said, he's been hurt for the last couple of weeks. I only see the games that I seen him in, they won.
Yeah.
The
They
first
won.
couple of games, they won.
Supposed to play, but they need a running back over there, man.
Yeah.
I like Devin Singletary, but he not the guy to be winning with a rookie quarterback.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You need a show enough.
Yeah.
You need a show enough go guy.
You don't need a big body back there.
Hey, they should make that trade for Devin Cook. That's what they should have did. They should have picked up Devin Cook, put him over there with C.J. Stroud.
Yeah.
A little more read option, a little more dink and dunks. Yeah, it would have been beautiful.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but the Panthers, yeah. I don't even know what to say about the Panthers. I was surprised they won that.
Earl's on the road for everybody, boy. Earl makes everybody look good at court.
Hey, for real, boy.
He gets it up. He's like, yeah, they guilty, bro. Go ahead and lock his ass
they over with. They I don't know if they tanking for a quarterback when they just got the number 1 quarterback, but
I don't know, bro.
They gonna have first pick. They gonna have first pick. Yeah. Nobody's gonna do worse than the Panthers this year. For real.
I mean, shit. They won against the Texans, so I guess you got to give them that 1 win. They get that 1-6, man. They got 5 to go to tie it up. You never know.
Crazy.
I never know. I expect them to be bad though. I ain't gonna lie. That first year quarterback, they ain't got no run game. Their defense is probably like last in the league right now.
Yeah.
They just, I don't know. Them winning this game was surprising to me. They kind of like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The game that really got me was the Broncos game with the Chiefs.
Oh, man.
That's the game. I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, listen. My dog Russell gonna pull it off sometime. He said, y'all been talking too much noise about me. My wife pregnant again. I done went out here and rented out Waffle House.
Oh, shit.
I kind of got me some. But he got them pecan waffles from Waffle House that week. That man had that easy over egg with some grits. And he went out there and balled against the Chiefs, man.
He did.
I seen the old Russ.
Yes.
The Seahawks Russ.
Yes.
I'm gonna run this ball in, Russ.
That's right.
Use your legs.
Yeah.
Use your legs, brother.
That's
if
that
he
Russ,
use his legs, he's gonna look like this every week.
That's that Russ that didn't give a damn. He knew he had the Legion of Boom.
We got to go.
Yeah. So let's go. When they come on the field, coming right back.
I'm gonna tell you what I like. I like an OG like Steve Smith cranking up Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah.
I just said some words to you and turned you up. That's what I'm supposed to be able to do as an OG.
You're supposed to do. That's right.
But you know what? Steve Smith a legend. Steve Smith, one of the most underrated wide receivers in history.
Deserve.
And he said that to Jerry Judy been turned up since. He got to though. He got to. You the number one. You the guy over there.
Sometimes negative reinforcement is the best reinforcement, bro.
Let me know about it.
Get somebody to start. Tell me you can't do something.
Yes, sir.
It's over.
That's what you need to hear sometimes.
It's
all
over.
that praise and pulling my coattail. I don't want that.
Tell me what I can do.
Exactly. So I can show up and show you how I do it.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what we seen out the Broncos this week. Them boys came to show up. Man, I love that type of football. Can they keep it going? We know Pat Mahomes had the worst game he had. Like decision making.
And that's not going to happen twice.
Nah.
It's like lightning striking twice in the same day. That's not going to happen twice.
Nah.
Not going to happen twice. You know, you see, the Cardinals, I thought was going to be better this year. Now, that's the team that surprised me. Now, at 1-7, bro, I thought the Cardinals was going to be better this year. And then they ran into the damn Ravens. And like, even the Ravens with Odell, I thought was going to be better. Even though they're 6-2,
bro,
I thought they were going to be more magical with Odell.
But I'm going to say this. What the Ravens defense is doing right now is, I seen a stat, is equivalent to what the 2000 Ravens did with Ray Lewis and them. They have given up one touchdown a game. I mean, like one touchdown a quarter. It was something like that. It was one touchdown situation, like in the fourth quarter or something, a game. And it's like, that's a crazy stat, bro.
Yeah.
That's a crazy stat. You got to understand, these guys are getting turnovers and scoring on the boards.
Back in there, 2002.
Yeah, man.
The Ravens defense with Ray Lewis.
Yeah, so
they beat the damn Giants in the Super Bowl.
Once again, a trade deadline move last year that shook it up, and I was like, what's going on? Roquan Smith to the Ravens.
Yeah.
You gave them the new generation Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
Bro, Roquan Smith is one of the most underrated middle linebackers in the game, bro. And he's proving it right now.
Yeah.
That's how your defense get a stat like what they got right now. By having a guy like that in the middle, that's your quarterback on defense.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And you
That's
got
your mouthpiece,
Roquan in the
man.
middle. You can't run the ball on them.
No, bro.
You got to find another route.
Yep.
So the Ravens defense playing the way they playing, I'm not worried about their offense. Odell has been Odell. He been injured.
Yeah.
They got to get Zay Flowers going, Andrews going. My boy Bateman. Bateman ain't did nothing. That's who need to get
missing.
going.
Yeah.
Bateman got to get going. The boy blazing.
And once those guys get going, like Odell with the Rams, he that third option is open now.
Yeah.
He can do the little quick slants.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He can get the little quick stuff down because, once he starts the ball, he can make shit happen after the ball.
I want to get in that water or whatever.
Go ahead.
Let me grab that thing. Yeah.
You can go grab it.
Hold on.
Yeah. Everybody asking if we got the water for him, but he got it. Yeah. Keep your water up here.
We going them coffee runs in the morning, huh?
Bro, I need it.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, once them boys get going, bro, it's over.
Yeah. I like the Ravens' good playoff run
Because that's what made him good, the good fit with the Rams. Well, they are the good fit because they had the other receivers over there.
Cooper Kupp now.
They had them boys over there, so it was like nothing for him to just fit in.
Hey, before we went to the Rams receivers, bro, that dude Puka Nuka.
Yeah,
bro. Where he come from, bro? That dude. I thought when Cooper Kupp came back, we weren't gonna hear about him no more. Nah, that dude balling over there.
No, he balling.
He balling over there, man.
And he's on his own.
Yeah.
Don't
For
have
real.
no help.
Nah, for real.
He got no help. That's like empty calories. It's like shit.
Yeah, for real.
He is balling. We got the Bengals now, 4-2 in the 49ers. Like we just harped on the 49ers. We know what they doing off season, the trading deadline, what they just picked up. So yeah, they lost. They got banged up the last 3 games.
I'm about to say they was completely in. Their whole offense was down.
They got banged up a little bit, but
Birdie had the concussion the week before.
Yeah.
If you come back from a concussion, the week after you come back from a concussion, you still got a concussion.
Still got a concussion. That's right.
You still got a concussion.
They still do.
Yeah.
And shit, it ain't gonna be easy for him this week either. I think they got the Jaguars this week.
Oh, Jaguar balling.
Yeah.
Jaguar balling. Trevor Lawrence over there doing his thing.
They doing their thing. What?
Sunshine out there balling. Remember the Titans, baby.
Dude, and every year, like last year, you could tell at the end of the year, that magic over there.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
going to be a success story over there in Jacksonville for the Jaguars, bro.
That was another situation with injuries. ETN came in, he never got to see the field. He
That's
got
right.
hurt in
You're right.
preseason.
Yeah, you're right
You know what I'm
about
saying?
that.
Like
You're right about that.
Now they're healthy.
Yeah.
Now we seeing
Oh my
Christian,
God.
I mean Kirk and them over there, man, with my boy Calvin Ridley. Calvin
Yeah.
Ridley was suspended all last year.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, man.
they on the field now.
And even with that last year, they got deep into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Think about it now.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Subpar. They got deep into the playoffs, man.
Man, them
They got
boys
a lot of
ballin'.
heart.
Evan Ingram is a cheat code at tight end.
Yes.
A mismatch for
Oh my
all wide.
God.
Yeah, man. I like Jacksonville.
Nah, man. They putting the right pieces in the right places over there. Something big's about to happen over there. That's like a stock that's about to blow.
Yeah.
Think about
yeah.
it.
You want to be over there. Stadium
You want to be
beautiful.
over there, man.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay, they had that lineup.
Yeah. Hey, man. All Tampa need is a quarterback. We got to get rid of Baker.
Yup. I don't know why would have been for Baker Mayfield.
Man, listen, when we picked up Baker, I put all my Tampa Bay gear back in my back room in the closet. Everything. I went and put it all up.
That's one thing I'm not seeing this year. When Tom Brady was over there, Tampa Bay Buccaneers jerseys was flying over on Port St. Lucie like New York Giants jerseys.
And I hated that because I'm a true Tampa Bay fan. Rest in peace, Vincent Jackson. Okay, I'm Vincent. I was rooting for us. I was just rooting for Vincent Jackson to get touchdowns. I didn't care if we won. I'm a real Tampa fan.
You sound like those LeBron fans. You're like, yeah, I'm a LeBron James fan.
Yeah.
So whatever team he goes on, that's the team I'm on.
Oh my God. I'd be in the barbershop, bro. I'd be like, what's your favorite basketball team? LeBron.
Yeah.
I said, what's your favorite team, son? Ain't actually
LeBron.
your favorite. LeBron James, yes sir. Yes sir. Hey, that's their favorite team though. Wherever he at.
I told him he's one of the greatest GMs in the history of basketball.
Lock him in.
Forget the Jordan debates. It's
Yes.
the GM debate.
Yes.
Jerry Krause.
Hey, just like I told you the other day, I don't subscribe to those conversations of generational crossing. We can't cross generations.
You are right.
The timing is totally different. The
bro.
bodies are different. The speed is different. Bro, listen. I was talking to my boy about this. I
The
said
rules are different.
the rules are totally different.
Shit.
Hey, Michael Irvin them probably ran low 4.5, 40. Was one of the baddest receivers.
Yes, sir.
Try running a 4.5, 40 today and play wide receiver. You gonna go to tight end.
Yeah.
You got the offensive lineman running 4.9s at the combine.
Yeah, it's exact. That's what exact 4.7s.
Come on, bro.
Talking
Speed
about
is totally
350
different.
pounds. It's fucking.
From my understanding, one of the best wide receivers ran a 4.7. Like, come on, bro. Keyshawn them was slow, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, two different timings, bro.
Two different fucking
Yeah,
timings.
I ain't crossing generations.
And plus-
I respect them for each one.
And plus,
Can you bring the mic in a little bit?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
and plus, each generation is different. Like the rules, like basketball, you can't check, you can't touch, you can't do nothing.
Check.
And you look more athletic when nobody can touch you.
Hey,
You see what I'm
talking
saying?
about touch and check? Back in the day, they were elbowing it.
Bruh. Even in football. And nowadays,
Oh,
you can't hit certain ways.
Yeah.
So with the game being the way it is with the rules, you can get away. You look more athletic. It like it's the person in front of me ain't doing nothing to me. I
Right.
can throw nice little kicks. I
Bro.
can fucking look like I'm the best with I can dribble all day. I know you can't just
You can't do
reach
that.
in. You reach, you know what I mean? Oh,
foul.
reach and foul.
Off
So
top.
you can do a lot with the ball. It's not like they wasn't athletic back in the day.
Right.
They let a man up back in the day. They let him put their hands on you. They make sure you earn your points. Now it's y'all want to go by the 3-point line. You can go and hang out there and shoot threes all day. And that's what Mike said. I don't do threes because it takes away from my game. I don't want to go out here. It makes me lazy as a basketball player. Go
Right.
run down the court, sit behind the 3-point line, and wait for the ball to come to me. He was like, no, I want to create my shots.
Oh, don't tell these youngsters that.
No, we can't do that.
These motherfuckers cross half court and shoot.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, brother, can we get to the 3 line at least now? They back here at half court. So you is not Steph Curry.
No. And see, and that brings me to, I know we ain't go to basketball yet, but that brings me to the fact that I always said the argument it shouldn't be Michael and LeBron. It should be Steph and LeBron because both of them got 4 titles.
I like that.
Okay?
I
And
like that.
When Mike was playing, it was like, yo, Michael Jordan, boom. When you take the bat, the person that you recite in your hair, like when you dribbling the ball, you don't say crossover. We say Iverson. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when somebody goes across the field and everybody nationwide is Steph.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I haven't heard anybody with a shot that's called LeBron. Just saying.
All you hear is
Jordan had the
LeBron
fadeaway.
James.
It's when they flop, they go LeBron.
Yep.
I think of LeBron when I have Sprite.
That's Sprite Cranberry we're hitting.
If James was here, it would have been a different conversation. Cause
Oh, he a LeBroner.
oh Lord,
Hey, half my clients are LeBroners.
that's crazy.
Like, for real. Like, they full. I call them LeBroners.
They call them blind witnesses. That's what they call them.
For real, man.
Blind witnesses. Man.
For real.
But if he was here,
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
yeah, take it to church.
For real.
Yeah, it's all right though. Next week, I'm gonna have my trash bag.
We're going to be locked in here, James.
Yeah, we're gonna be locked in, bro.
For
We're
real.
gonna be locked in. So let's go ahead. It's 9:31. And Earl, so much to talk about.
Hey, for real.
Yeah, we gotta get the basketball before.
Hey, y'all tell my 10 o'clock I'm gonna be there about 10:05.
About 10:05.
Yeah, about 10:05. We talking good today.
We talking good today, man. We talking good. Okay, season just started, bro.
Talk to me.
Where you at? I know. Go ahead. Where you at with the season right now?
Hey, I'm a Heat fan, so I'm hoping trades come along and we get us a big man because that's all we missing right now.
That's it.
We get us a big man, I feel like that'll take a lot of weight off of Bam, and we can use Bam as a true forward. And Jimmy can do his thing, which Jimmy very inconsistent in my eyes, man. And we need somebody. If Kyle Lowry can stay healthy within the playoffs, we can be good.
See, and that's why I can't blame Jimmy. It's hard to carry that load
Right.
every night.
Right.
Tyler Hero being hurt all the time.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
That's why I switched it up because he need
the help
supporting
because
cast.
that's what happened when LeBron fails. Oh, he ain't got no help. See what I mean?
Hey, my brother always he be like, every time the Lakers lose, we hear everybody is the problem but LeBron.
But LeBron,
Yeah,
when
yeah,
he is the
every
fucking
time.
problem.
They never.
That
Because
means
you know why?
turnover,
He the
7
GM.
turnovers a game. And like him and Russell had the same stats.
Yeah. And Russell was the
But the
problem.
difference is Russell played 67 games. He only played 35, but nobody say nothing about that.
Hey,
the
you
two-
see Russell now.
The two guys that Russell went over there for, neither them two together had 70 games. They was out 35 and 40 games.
AD and Bron.
And then Braun.
AD,
But they never
bro.
but they weren't the problem though.
Nah, AD
Russ
a
was
big problem.
The guy they had out there with nobody.
Bro, AD is too talented to have the type of games he have.
He's soft.
Too soft.
He remind me of a Dwight Howard.
Yeah. Ooh, don't go to Dwight.
Pause.
Don't go to Dwight. Don't go to Dwight right now. We're going to leave Dwight out the conversation right now.
We're going to leave Dwight alone.
He need to decide if he's going to go to China or Orlando.
Oh, shit. We're
Yeah.
going to leave Dwight alone, man.
For real, man.
China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where he was balling at one time.
Huh?
He dropped 80-something points in China, man.
Yeah, he was balling in China. Yeah. He need to head there now.
Oh, my God.
Right now. He in
I'm
trouble over
going to
here.
tell you who I feel sorry for.
Who that?
Joel Embiid, bro.
Joel.
That
Hey,
76ers organization is, they wasting his talent. Like,
Hey.
They jerking him around, dog. Like, the kid, shit. Can't
him and
catch a
Max.
break, bro.
I like him and Maxie,
Yeah.
bro. They need some help over there.
Oh, my
and
God.
they wasted too much time with James Harden.
Yes.
Like James Harden, Ben Simmons. Like
Oh, my God, man.
sometimes I wonder how some people can get booted out the league for like some stupid stuff.
Yeah.
But you can come in here and completely mess up organizations
Organization
and other organizations pick you
Dude.
up. Come on, bro.
They pay you over $200 million.
This ain't divorce. Yeah.
And you purposely put weight on and not play. That means you selfish enough not to care about the guys in the locker room. When
Right.
you come out there and you think about yourself and you play like shit.
Right.
That's why Jordan Poole, his performance with the Golden State Warriors last year, that's what caused him to the playoffs last year. You know
Right.
that, right?
Right.
He
He was-
purposely played like shit just because he had an issue with Draymond. They're like, these,
Hey, that was more than the issue.
that was
Draymond said, "Peekaboo, you about to go night, boy."
you talk to me like that.
Don't you ever say that to me. Draymond ain't know the cameras is at practice.
Yeah, more than one camera. Somebody leaked that shit.
For
man.
real, they got paid.
God damn.
They got
They
paid.
got paid handsomely.
But the Sixers, man, they pulled it off last night.
Yeah.
But Tobias, I feel like he got to play. He got to be consistent.
Yeah.
If they could do the 3-headed monster deal like they did last night against Toronto, they could do something.
Yeah.
But they got to get used to not having James Harden over there slowing them down.
Yeah, man. But now, Zion is my boy, dog. The Pelicans are 4-1.
Right.
And I think he's not playing tonight.
Yeah.
And his health, I mean, he looked good, though.
I'm about to say, I think that's load management.
Bro, it's 5 games in.
Yeah, they done did it by 4 players already, bro. They just sitting them.
God, they 5 games in.
Yeah, man.
People are paying like he ain't played last year.
Yeah.
So it's killing the fans with the lowest management stuff, man. That's why I think now they tell them they got to play at least 6 or 7 games.
Right.
Which is sad that you have to put a cap on how many games you got to play. That's why when they talk about longevity, when they talk about LeBron and Michael, I never complete 2 because Michael's playing 82 games.
Michael out there flew whatever.
In the last 10 years, when I asked James this, in the last 10 years, tell me what NBA player played 82 games. And I walk away from you. I say, okay, he's durable. When you playing 60 games, 50 games, 45 games, you're not durability. Because if you knock off the mother 23 games off the schedule, if Jordan had that fucking luxury, he would have been playing 21 years.
Yeah.
So don't say he played 21 years. Oh my God. And you look at the games he played.
That's why I say you can't cross generations.
Oh, well, he plays a lot of playoff games. That's it. Well, he stacks his teams to make the playoffs.
Hey,
got to do with
load
anything.
management and physicality.
Yeah.
Those 2 things equal up to 21 years.
Yeah, exactly.
You take those 2 things out of the game for Jordan, that 21 years.
And to be honest with you, I think Steph might beat that all-time record.
Yeah. We got to look it up and see where he at. Because I think he's close to it. Yeah, I think he's close to it right now.
Let me look.
Yeah, man. I that's why I say I do want to see what happens with the Lakers this year. I don't think they can get to a championship. They're gonna need some pieces moved. But that's the thing about each league. You got to wait till after these trade deadlines to see what happens.
Yeah.
That's when you see the true teams. Because you end up with a 49ers team in basketball. They've been and did some trades and them be the new powerhouse.
Yep.
Be crazy. The Warriors, though, man, they can bring Chris Paul over there, but they ain't going to get him a ring. Man, that team still is hard to beat over there in Denver. Them boys balling.
Dog, that's my pick for this year.
Them boys balling, bro.
Ain't nobody touching them.
Them boys came back first game
Janelle.
after the championship and blew something out.
Mm-hmm.
Who comes off the championship and win like that the first game? They normally still be drunk from the championship, you know?
No, they locked in, bro.
They hungry, bro. I like it. I like it over there.
They
Never
are
look.
locked in.
You're going to have to come with it. The trade deadline ain't going to have to shift some teams around again.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can have something over there.
And they're trying to get away from building these big super teams, man.
Yeah. They need, see, this is something that I love about the Heat down there. You see how many guys we had that was first-round draft picks last year? When not too many. As a matter of fact, when none. Half our players was in the playoffs was non-drafted.
Well, non-drafted. That's what I respected about them.
Late draft picks, bro. That's coaching down there. That's film room study. That's how we get our coach.
Like Eric Spoelstra really got my he really got my respect down there.
That's coaching down there. That's what I like.
When he first started, I really didn't respect him much because he had LeBron, Ray Allen, he had all them boys.
He was coming out the film room though, man. I kind of figure anybody study film in whatever sport it is or whatever you do, you study film, I feel like you're gonna be one of the greats. You're gonna be one of the greats, dog, because you got to see what's the greatest in front of you so you can take it to the next level.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here got that Steph's is at LeBron's at 38,390, and Steph is at 21,183.
And what's the record?
38,390 right now, but he's still playing. So
oh yeah,
it's gonna roll. But
I give Steph 2 years to knock that down.
Yeah, he's gonna go past it because Westbrook is at 24,
between 2 to 3.
Kevin Durant is at 26. So he's got to beat Karl Malone. He's got a way to go, but I think if he
you ain't got to worry about James Harden here, Nick.
Nah, James Harden.
James Harden might be in his last season.
I would not want that man in my locker room.
Nah, bro. If he have problems over here, I don't see too many more teams messing with him.
No, man. He's trying to work his way back to Houston. I don't know
That where
what
he
it
wanna
is
go?
about Houston. Yeah, he want to go back to Houston, man.
He trying to go get that turkey leg hut. That's what he trying to do. He trying to eat them turkey legs. I would too. I'm trying to get back there too. Them bitches be busting.
James said he gonna take me out there next week, man.
Oh, in Houston?
Yeah.
Oh, turkey leg hut, you gotta hit.
Yeah, he gonna
And they
take
got
me
a
out
spot
there
called
next week.
Breakfast Club too.
Yeah, I've been to the Breakfast Club.
Oh yeah, them two spots there. Yes, I'm always hungry.
Yeah, man.
I'm a foodie. I find the restaurants and go eat it.
Everywhere.
I got chefs all in my family.
Shit, man. So what do you think about those Spurs, man, and the young rookie?
He back. Hey, he dropped
That's
what,
a bad
38
boy.
last night? I
Yeah,
think
that's a bad
38.
boy.
Hey, Wemby, I like him, bro. This is what I was worrying about. First, we got to see durability, how long he can get through the year, and can he continue to be physical like he did the other night? He went head to head with Kevin Durant,
Yeah.
and I felt like in the beginning of the game he was playing as if Kevin Durant was his idol.
Yeah. Yeah, he had that respect.
He had too much respect.
He was starstruck.
We here now.
Yeah.
We here now. It ain't no.
He had to take the cobwebs off. He was like, hold on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We actually in this game. Let me go ahead and act like he's not.
Yeah, now I got to
Not a
treat him like
superstar.
he my homeboy that I just got to let you know you better. I'm better than you, bro.
Yeah. He got to
Yeah.
eat this shit up.
And I think if he continue to tap in his bag like that, he'll continue to drop 30-something points a game. He's a talent. He's a true talent.
Oh, my God. Yes, he is.
Yeah, I like the Spurs with that kid. Again, they knocked the Suns off, bro. They knocked the Suns off with him the other night, so that's big.
No. And, it's like he's remind me of Tim Duncan, man. You walk into a situation with Pop there. I mean, damn, dude. Like, fuck. That's the best. Like I said, if LeBron had Pop, he probably would have had 8 rings right now.
Yes, sir.
I promise you.
Yes, sir.
And people because LeBron's like Jerry Jones. You think he can coach and win championships, put the team together and be a coach. You can't win like that.
Nah.
That's why it is like, he's aggressive because he went to 10. Fuck 10. He won 4.
Right.
6 teams beat your ass. And out of those 6 teams, Steph Curry beat you, what, 4? No, 3 out of the 4 times
Right.
for a title? I'm like, so don't say you the best to ever touch the ball when they slap. And it's not like you lost and you was like Michael. Michael lost some early finals with nobody, but he was dropping 50, 60,
Right.
40. When you disappear and get swept and you're a non-factor in that loss, to me, it's a problem with your legacy. And I mean, you got Kobe Bean Bryant that was cooking you when he was out here. Like, come on.
Hey, again, he is a great of our generation.
No, he is. I ain't taking that away from the man.
Right.
But he ain't no Michael. He don't
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
comparison to Michael.
Yeah, don't do the comparisons.
Because Mike is here, and everybody else is right where they need to be, right down there.
Right.
So I don't. That's the only thing I said. He's on my top 5, to be honest with you.
LeBron, yeah, he up there.
Yeah, he's on my top 5.
When you talk about a high schooler driving a Hummer to school on ESPN,
Yeah.
man, yeah, that's different to me.
But this generation, I got guys. You can't overlook Steph.
Oh, Steph a bad man.
You can't overlook Steph and what he's done with his team. Everybody on that team was drafted. They call that a super team because the one player added to the team was the Kevin Durant, but that's just one player.
They built that team
They
over
built
there,
that
man.
team. Mark Jackson built that team from scratch, man.
Like Denver.
Yeah.
Like Denver. They made it.
They made the team. And that's the teams that I respect. Those are the championships that I respect. But when you out here, just like look at the Lakers last year, the same team they started off with was not the same team they ended up with.
Right.
And
That
then it
trade
like, oh
deadline
my
was
God.
crazy
Yeah.
last year.
Just like he did in Cleveland when he won the championship. The same team they started with, the same team that and he scrapped the whole team.
Yeah, everybody gone.
So how do you make an organization better when you just bring better players over
yeah.
to help you win? And then, like even in the bubble, to be honest with you, in the bubble, and the MVP of the championship was it LeBron? AD outplayed everybody in that
AD actually balled in.
He balled in that shit. He's supposed to have gotten the MVP, but guess because they want LeBron to chase Jordan's legacy, they gave it to LeBron.
Yeah.
Which to me, I don't think that was fair. So that's why he's on my top 5, not my top 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the basketball tough for me, man. I'm a big football man, but I watch basketball and I keep up with it. But my son loves basketball too, so I keep up with it. But like I say, when it comes to the tops, Dwayne Wade on the court, his basketball player is one of my favorites.
Dude,
Yeah,
come on
man.
now. Him and Iverson,
Yeah,
by far. Them boys had a heart on them that
yeah.
I think they hit the fucking pavement more than anybody knows.
Iverson brought culture to basketball.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying?
Did, yes.
Getting braids on the sideline. Yeah, come on,
The
man.
white
We out
tees
here.
and the jewels.
Yeah, man. Baggy clothes. Come on, man. I ain't even showing up to practice. We talking about practice.
Iverson said, man, I'm not working out. I'm a basketball player.
Meet me on the court.
Meet me on the court.
Game night.
Oh, my God.
Crossover
All right.
action.
Okay, so we're going to go over our picks for Sunday, right?
Let's go.
Because I think this weekend going to be crazy. What you got? We got Dolphins and Chiefs. Chiefs coming off a loss now.
Chiefs coming off a loss. I'm
Yeah.
taking Dolphins.
Okay.
Pat Mahomes ain't been playing good this year, and we putting Xavier Howard and Ramsey on the field together this week. Yeah.
What's the spread on that?
Hey, 24-10.
24-10. You heard that, right?
24-10.
24-10. We're going to start this.
Dolphins.
Okay. 24-10. We're going to bring the trash back next week because we're going to put some shit in the trash.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
When James get here, we're going to bring out the trash bag. We got to take the trash out next
Yeah.
week. Okay. Vikings and Falcons.
I'm going with the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Falcons, bro. I like the way I was impressed with last week. They
Yeah.
got the same record. I'm probably okay. We'll split that. I'll probably go with the Falcons. And
Hey, I say that game they're gonna be like 34-21.
that
34-21. They shoot
I
out
see
there.
that. Yeah, it's gonna be a shootout.
Yeah.
Gonna be a shootout. Okay, Cardinals and Browns. I like the Browns.
I like the Browns. I hope my man Deshaun get back and beat Deshaun.
Me too.
They keep acting like he ain't had a good game this year,
Bro,
but he done balled
he
2
been
games in one.
Thank
He
you.
just got injured.
Yes.
They like to knock him because of all the extra off-field stuff, but who cares?
They're about to try to make it personal.
Yeah, man. This man balling. They defense balling.
Yeah.
The Browns gonna blow Cardinals out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Browns gonna blow the Cardinals
Easy.
out.
Easy.
Yeah.
Then you got the Rams and Packers.
Rams, Packers. We going with the Rams for sure.
We're taking the Rams. Yeah.
Hey,
Even though the Packers are at home, we're taking the Rams.
Cooper Kupp about to have about a 200-yard game.
Yeah, because last week was a bad week for Cooper.
Yeah, and my boy Love over there, he just can't throw the ball right.
Nah,
He ain't getting it right, for real.
All right, the Commanders and Patriots. I'm gonna give Belichick this check.
You like this? Man, I gotta go with the Commanders.
I'm gonna give Belichick the check, man.
And you know what? I'm gonna flip my pick there. You know why I'm gonna flip it? Because I just remembered the trade. They gave up their best pass rushers, bro. I'm going with the Patriots.
Yeah.
Commanders doing dumb stuff out there, man. You gonna get that man to the 49ers.
No, because Jones is not bad back there, though. I think he could exploit that.
They run game will
That
open it up
weakness.
for him over
Yeah.
there. Stevenson and Ezekiel, bad men over there.
Bad. All right, we got the Bears and the Saints.
Saints. That ain't even a thought, extra thought. I'm going with the
Jermaine,
Saints.
you heard that right? Jermaine's a big Bears fan, though. That's my dog.
Man, the Bears. It's your offensive coordinator, bro. It's players there. It's the offensive
They got the
coordinator.
players there, bro.
And they steady giving away good players,
Oh,
bro.
my
The offense
God.
in the Bears is horrible.
And they're not losing they're losing the games. They're not getting beat. That's what kills me with the Bears.
Bro, the Bears this year, they proved what Justin Fields said. He called them out. Everybody got on him about calling them out. The next week, he changed the calling. They went out there and dropped like 40 points,
40
bro.
points, dog.
Come on, bro. Switch it up. Call the ball for this man. He's a dual threat quarterback.
Yeah, that's right. Because he'll kill on his feet.
Yeah, man. I like the Saints in that one.
Shit, Seahawks and Ravens, we ain't even got to discuss that too
Yeah,
far.
I'm going Ravens on that.
Even though Geno was playing outrageous, 5-2, 6-2, I'm going to take the Ravens on that one.
Hey, this game right here show 2 things. We can either find out that Geno a hell of a quarterback or the Ravens defense is real. That's what we're going to find out in that game.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Bucks and Texans.
Hey, I'm going with my Bucks on that one.
You got to go with the Bucks.
I got to go with them.
I don't deal with anything.
I've been selling that Baker Mayfield all year, but I must give him a little credit. He playing tough football.
I mean, he put 3 games on the board, so you never know.
Hey, we ain't gonna talk about it because I was arguing with our fans about it. Hey, look who we won them 3 games.
yeah, true.
They the bottom tier.
Bottom tier. Speaking of bottom tier, the Colts and the Panthers.
We going with the Colts. The Colts is balling through injury.
Yeah, true.
They balling through injury, man. They shouldn't have lost last week.
They stay in the float.
Yeah.
They got 3 and 5. They stay in the float.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough with all the injuries they done had though. That rookie was really balling. Richardson, I like Richardson if he was healthy.
Yeah, we got the afternoon game. We got the Giants and the Raiders. You know,
I'm taking the Giants. The Raiders just fired their coach. They got a lot going on. They sat Jimmy Garoppolo, which they should have did.
Yes, a long
They should
time
have been
ago.
benched him. You know, I want to see if they're gonna be able to use Josh Jacobs. I need him too for my fantasy reasons. He ain't did shit.
Wow, the big game.
What do you mean by that?
He need to play some ball. That's what he needs to do.
That's what he needs to do. Shit, the big game. The Cowboys and the Eagles.
I'm going Philly on that.
Philly all day.
I'm going Philly all day on that.
Philly all day.
Bro, the Philly done got some pieces moved in on trade deadline too that everybody ain't realizing.
Even if I had to make an educated guess and I was biased, I would pick Philly.
Bro, Kevin Beard came in from Tennessee at safety to the Eagles. Why are we doing stuff like this, bro? Why are we just giving championship caliber teams more weapons? I don't get it. We supposed to be taking weapons for the championship team.
I think sometimes they're like, you know what? Our team ain't going to progress right now. Let's make room by giving high quality talents just to receive young quality talents out of college. I think that's the only thing I could think, to be honest with you, but I wouldn't do it.
We would do what Milwaukee, what just happened with Dame Lillard. Portland said, we're going to trade you, but I'm not going to put you in position to go win a championship. You is not going to Miami. We'll make you a contender. We'll send you over here with the Greek Freak.
Oh, no. Them boys over there, though.
They need another piece. They get one more big body.
They need a defensive piece.
Yes.
Because that's what whatchamacallit was.
Yeah, Milwaukee missing it. That's it. So that's how I feel like that teams in the NFL need to do.
And I think by the trade deadline, they're going to get that piece.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because the Middleton,
he hit or miss.
He hit or miss.
He
plus
disappeared
last year
on
he
him.
was hurt. The injuries are probably starting to catch up with him.
Yeah.
But Dame is playing some ball though.
Yeah, Dame is the truth, man.
Because him and Giannis over there together, that's the perfect marriage, man.
Yeah, man. Them two, like I say, they get one more piece over there. It's gonna be crazy.
Because it's like Russell going to the Lakers. I always knew that was a bad fit because of the way LeBron plays and the way AD plays when they play.
Right.
So there's no way Russell was gonna, because Russell was like, he lives down on the floor. He baller. He don't give a damn about all the extra shit that they talking about, all the Hollywood shit.
Right.
He wants to play ball, and that's why I was mad that they're blaming him for everything that happened, because he was the only one that showed up with passion.
Hey, listen, Russ and Kawhi is yin and yang.
Yeah.
They melt perfect. Like they personalities, they game, everything is yin and yang over there.
Yin and yang, man.
And that's why I was mad they sent Harden over there.
That's
like,
about to tear the damn walls down.
Come on, man. You gonna mess up the yin and yang like that. Put a cancer in the locker room.
Shit, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, they're gonna jump on them. Then we got the
This whole thing.
yes.
I love those.
We got Bills and Bengals. The Bills I don't know, man. The Bengals.
I'm going with Cincinnati.
Me too.
I'm going with Cincinnati.
I haven't not been happy with Josh Allen in the last few weeks, bro.
Nah, and Burrow starting to be Burrow again.
Yeah, and that's the right around the time.
Right, this time, the cream of the crop.
Because
time.
he is going to make it to the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
And but you're not going to keep him out of the playoff contention. So I'll agree with you on that one. I'm going to go with the Bengals too. What about the Chargers and the Jet?
Going with the Chargers, man. You know, home team over there forever, man.
Yeah.
7-7 deuce on the field, baby.
Plus the Jets are the fake New York team. But
These say they don't fake ones.
They're not the real New York team, man. They can stay in New Jersey for all I care.
Yes, sir. Hey, we got to speak on that college football before we wrap it up real quick.
All right, let's go.
I just want to say this: the U and Florida State game next year is going to be a very big shocker for the world. You know, the Hurricanes. TVD won't be our quarterback for that game next week. This is my prediction.
Okay.
As long as TVD not the quarterback for that game next week, we win. The U beat Florida State at Florida State on their undefeated year. Big rival game. The two games we lost without TVD on the game and in the game, we don't lose those games.
Okay.
You know, he threw three picks against Georgia Tech, 2 against North Carolina. We fumbled going into the end zone, running back against North Carolina. Yeah. Florida State, the breaks went right for them against Clemson. Clemson was going down to go up 2 touchdowns. Them boys fumbled the ball when Gobelet got hit in the back. Florida State running in, tie the game up. Clemson kicker missed the game winner. The end of 4th quarter regulation. He missed it. Wide left. Clemson win that game, bro. We went out there and handled Clemson. We went out the same U team, same Clemson team, handled them. 200 yards rushing on them. This Florida State ain't do that.
No.
They ain't do that.
No.
Listen, man.
We gonna be there.
It's gonna be beautiful next week. This week we make it out of North Carolina.
Yeah, we got to make it out of North Carolina though.
We gonna get out of North Carolina this week. Like I said, I think this week we're gonna see that quarterback change. Mid-game.
I hope so, man.
Mid-game, we'll see that quarterback change.
No, sometimes they don't really follow suit on that sometimes, bro.
Very true. I thought we was gonna switch a couple times this year, but yeah.
Some of these coaches, man, they ride with you.
Yeah. Hey, and so recruiting wise,
Good morning, Simone.
if you a young fella looking at the U right now and you know we just missing the quarterback and you see how this coach riding with this quarterback, why not go there? He put you in, you win.
That's right.
We got the pieces around you. Yeah, I'm on here recruiting for the U right now. So if y'all want to sign a letter of intent, come on the show. We're going to be on the show right here on Kings Radio. Y'all can sign y'all letter of intent right here.
That's right here.
Right here. We'll throw all kind of cane stuff up.
All
Line the
day.
table up with some hats for you. Yeah, man. Yeah, we trying to get that going.
We can do that shit here.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you ain't lying, bro.
Yes,
you ain't
sir.
lying. We gonna do it right here on Kings Radio. And
Yes,
speaking
sir.
of that, go download the KNG TV Network app 2.0 on your phones and your tablets and your computers for a chance to win a car, man. We're getting close to those numbers. We're trying to get 10,000 subscribers so we can do the drawing. So once you do the drawing, nice brand new Nissan, bro.
Yes, sir.
You ain't got to pay nothing on it. Just all yours.
Ooh, yeah, we got to get this out here. Let me sure they understand this.
Yours. We sitting here on the Giants goal line. I'm feeling good about this week. Devin is playing the music. This is the part where I asked Devin if he's got last words to say.
I need to eat and I need a nap.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's Friday. You deserve that. It's been a long week.
Oh, yeah.
You deserve that. He was up last night doing
Looking
open
forward-
mic.
Yeah, open mic.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the weekend.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Tanker? Earl, what you got to say, man? Give us a good words of exits.
Man, I'm going to say like this here, man. Y'all want to have talk in between, come see me downtown, Legit Cuts Barbershop. Shout out to y'all bringing me on the radio, man. I look forward to being on here with y'all, bringing y'all some good stuff, couple more segments or something, man. Hey, we here. Yeah. Man, y'all have a good day. Put a smile on your face. Put a smile on somebody else's face. 100.
That's what's up, man. You know what, man? First of all, I appreciate you coming out. And I love the chemistry. I like the dynamics.
Yes, sir.
Sports knowledge is crazy.
Yes, sir.
And it's only going to get crazier with JK here.
Oh, yeah. That's my boy, man.
Your energies match each other.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So we going to be here throwing it
That's
down.
that Westwood Panther in him. Yeah.
And we all use fans.
Westwood, baby.
Oh, take her. You got my true blade, right? All right. She got that wine, the trouble. We call it true blade.
Well, we got to check that out.
No
then.
problem, bro. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Next Friday, we definitely going to have to
Yes, sir.
celebrate with a bottle of true blade.
Yes, sir.
That's our official drink
Let's
of
go.
Real Talk with Jay. Sponsored by Tinkerbell Entertainment. Yes. Said we still got one more minute left to go. What's your plans for this weekend, man? What you doing this weekend?
Man, I'm locking in watching the games. I'm gonna be glued to the
doing
TV,
work, huh?
man. Yeah, man. I'm
Gonna be doing work.
barbershop to the TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. That's how we gonna do it this weekend. Selling some hair products.
Yeah, you want to give them any kind of social media information about you, where they find you at? They
Oh,
can
yeah.
reach out to you, Earl.
Man, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook, King Elo. That's King Elo, ELOOO. You got to do 3 O's with everything, man. It's ED3 Vision with me. On Facebook, I'm Earl Elo. That's Earl EARL Elo ELO on Facebook. So, and you can find me on YouTube under Elo, ELOOO. You find me on everything, man. Apple Music, Spotify, We got a lot going on. Check it out, man. It's a piece of blessings to be here with y'all today.
That's what's up, man. I want to say big up to Simone, Janelle, I see you checked in. Ricky, thanks for checking in, bro. Dan, Tanker, everybody that's on, all the support. Love, Jeremiah, Daniel, Nate, all you guys out there. Thanks God for checking on. And this is Jay from RealTalk with Jay. Till next time, deuces.
That's up.
Yeah.